That was ineffective. Alright, stuff tracking. And Rar and Stuff Draco and Rar and Stuff Cool Bird. Rar and Stuff Sticks. Oh, you crashed in today. Must be feeling better. Rar and Stuff Sage. Rar and Stuff Detective Basil and Teen.
Welcome to Horsetown.
No, Horsetown was at the end of the last stream where we saw the horses and the fox. Consider yourself blessed if you don't understand where I'm going with that. Okay, things have been sent out, notifications have been made. Oh wait, except for one. I have one final Discord notification to post. Hashtag blessed. But I don't have the hoodie with the wings on the back. So I finally did it. I did the thing. The Discord is open. It's probably still going to be a major work in progress. I bet I did not do a lot of things correctly. So, exclamation point DC. I probably should put a cooldown on that.
God damn rocks.
God damn rocks. So the my little Discord server, which I started back in like, what was it, 2017? And I hope that I will use it for more than I was using it before. 6th month gift subscription.
For my sub gift.
It's entered month 5. You're almost done. And then you won't have RARs anymore. And you'll have to be watching ads again. Which Twitch has been showing some new ones at least. Be in and out tonight thanks to some work. Alright, well, thanks for dropping in and lurking, I guess. Lurking is fine. So, within the Discord, I did have we have the art channel, the art gallery, and then the other art gallery. The other art gallery may or may not end up being deleted, depending on how the Discord verification thing works out. I might just say, it's not worth messing with. I'll just be in. But honestly, I think a a significant number of people that hang out here aren't furries, so they probably wouldn't be too interested in the other art gallery.
I love how they taste.
Whoa. Oh wait, that's right. Fwa! I'm still mirrored. Nom 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 nom. Need to fix that, don't we?
I spill my drink.
That is not the right option. Well, I have to fix my tracking. Whoop, and then the leap motion and a mirror, and then fwa, reset. Okay, now we can spill our drink. Just kind of pouring it into the side of my mouth there. Right stuff. But that. But I will also endeavor to actually use the Discord server for other things, like ideas. I still like the idea of having, you know, watch parties and stuff. Is a clean hit.
Don't fix tracking. He still needs those.
Bob Barker's coming for you.
25 blep.
Ryan stuff Turkana. So one of the things that I wanted to do was make it so that you had to like, it would drop you into the rules channel and you had to click a little thing to like react to it and it'd give you a role, and then that would open up all the other channels except for the other art gallery. You'd have to click a different thing, but apparently that only works if you use like a certain bot, and I'm not a fan of bots except for Seribot. Seribot is best bot, and Firebot. Who's fixing tracking? Bob Barker. Here. Here's my stuffs. There. I did upload some of my emotes as stickers. I should probably also upload them as emotes too. Don't make Aaron sad. Pets. I also decided I should go ahead and update my little Discord icon, my little profile thingy. And I couldn't find the picture that I was using for my VR chat avatar profile. And that was a really good one. So I just made a new one. Wow, I seem to be leaning a little more than here. Reset. Good. So I made a new Discord icon. I just went into VR chat and took some pictures, and then it's like, okay, this is the one that I liked the most. But the icon that I had been using since I first signed up on Discord is from a very, very, very old picture. In fact, I believe would be 2002. I should put the date on this. Yep, 2002. Old Derg. You have hot chocolate? It's too hot here for hot chocolate. It's actually like 78 degrees in my room. Where is my phone? Phone. Magic box, tell me what the weather is outside. 77. Yep, it's good February weather. I'm not old. I'm older. You have gone past the first stage. The only place left to go is oldest. Screws. There. Unless it's all screwed up and weird, and older is actually older than oldest. In which case, I am sorry about your knees. But after last stream, when Saban dropped in and he wanted to join the Discord, but I was still just... The command was just still pointing at Ava's Discord, and fortunately the Clouder isn't quite as active as it used to be. But at one time, that was my hangout. That was my #1 place. It's, a lot of people aren't posting there anymore. Makes me kind of sad. I mean, like in Risk of Rain, where the children are older than the parents and the grandparents. That sounds like an episode of Star Trek where the people like age backwards, and so they get to the planet and there's just like these little children there, but they're not actually children, they're elderly. Spoilers for that episode. I don't even remember what else happened there, though. I just remember that particular gimmick. That was the big twist, the big surprise. Oh, they age backwards. That's kind of dumb and silly. So, Montbark is starting to play, well, I assume he's starting to play another run of Morrowind, and he's using, what was it called? I've already forgotten. Reimagined? It wasn't Tamriel Rebuilt, it was a different one. Reimagined? Is that it? No, it's not. Morrowind... Rebirth, that's it! So, apparently there's another big overhaul to Morrowind that I was unfamiliar with. Now, I had never played the Tamriel Rebuilt. Somebody came in here whenever I was playing Morrowind, and they mentioned that one, and how it adds like a lot of stuff on the mainland, not just on the island of Vardenfell. And now I'm curious about how that works out. It might... Morrowind Monday's returning? It might. Depending on just how much of a big improvement that, I've already forgotten what it is. I keep wanting to go with Reimagined. Rebirth. Rebirth. But depending on how much it does, because I did look into Tamriel Rebuilt, and based on what other people said when they were in here, might have been in Saturday talking about it. I haven't seen him in a while, but that there was like major difficulty problems, and every enemy has spell reflection or resistance, so magic is basically worthless, and that would be most of the reason I play the game. It's because of the fun magic system. I need to write this down because otherwise I'm going to continue to forget. So flip the page on my notebook and Morrowind Rebirth. There. Saw a video of your parents' baby goat screaming. I've seen a video of like a goat screaming, and it has like a very human sounding scream, and apparently it's because that was actually just a human screaming and they just put the sound in there. But question, is it one of those fainting goats? Because those things are funny. It is not all. Where you just go, boo! And they all just fall over. I can't imagine how that would have evolved naturally. It just seems like the opposite of a defense mechanism. Wish it was. Now they're using it for goat's milk. I guess if you're making your own, you're saving money, but then you're also having to pay for taking care of a goat. I tried goat's milk once when I was little. Didn't really care for it. But I think also by that time I was used to just, you know, playing cow milk. Oh, they have 4 goats. But which one is the greatest of all time? All babies. So, not quite producing milk yet. I guess that would explain why they were screaming, though. Is they're little baby goats and they're calling out for mom. Also, babies scream. Raising them with ducks and chickens. Oh, they got a whole farm going. And get them used to each other. Dan Tack, D Squad, Dan Snacks, loves ducks. And he had, I don't know if he was serious, but he had talked about wanting to get pet ducks, plural, because you can't have just one duck. That poor one duck would be very sad and lonely. They need to have more than one. They're very social creatures and they talk to each other a lot. And they get sad when they're by themselves. And a puppy. So yeah, your parents got a farm. Or I guess it would be a ranch. Are cats considered social creatures? In their own way. Kind of, but not really. They get along with their humans well enough. They sometimes resent the presence of other cats, especially if they weren't raised together. But if they were raised together, then they get along in their family and they love each other very much. But they are also very independent creatures. A farm. Goat, puppy to protect the livestock because they have foxes in their neighbors' dogs keep coming into their yard. Oof. Foxes are cute. But wild foxes can be a problem for farm animals. Are cats anything like ducks? Have you ever seen a cat that falls into a tub of water? They somehow walk across the water, well, run across the surface of the water to get out. So they end up not being wet, just like how water off the duck's back. So yes. The cat is very social. They can be very affectionate with their humans, but they don't like strangers. They don't like people they don't know. They don't like cats they don't know. And a cuddle bug. Aww. Toby was a cuddle bug. Puddins wasn't so much, but he would tolerate pets to an extent, and then he'd be done with you. He would rather play. Cats, anything like Canadian geese, which you're curious about. Well, everything that I know, Ryan Stuff time frame, everything I know about geese is that they are evil incarnate, and cats aspire to be evil, but they fall short sometimes. My uncle had a cat once whose was also named Puddins. That's where we got the name. And his Puddins was way more affectionate. When I said that cats don't like strangers, Puddins was the exception. You walk in, he doesn't know you, doesn't care. You have an open lap and that does not have a cat in it, he will solve that problem. Geese are cobra chickens? I don't know what that means. Cat loves strangers. Anytime somebody came over, Puddins and Toby, they would hide. Except for one time when my grandmother came over, and Puddins was just absolutely fascinated with her gray hair. Just getting up there, just like, pawing at it. He added an interesting medieval game to the PlayStation Plus called Echoes of the End. I have not heard of that one. Nope. Let's see. Echoes of the End. What are you? Oh, that's a new game from just last year. Third-person action developed by Mirror and published by Deep Silver. What else has Deep Silver done? I know that name from somewhere. Okay, but alright, well, it is on Steam, but Deep Silver. What else have they done? I prefer not their official website. I want the Wikipedia because it'll just list their games. Oh, controversy. Well, let's just scroll down to games. Yeah, list of Deep Silver games. They published the X games. That's where I know them from. Yeah, we were talking about X3. Yeah, X3 Reunion not that long ago. Oh, they also published Spellforce 2. I still haven't played that. Once Stream lost interest in that game, I just haven't gone back. But I still intend to go through the rest of them just by myself. Yep, Spellforce 2. Something called The Guild. Is the X Games the only thing they've done that, well, yeah, only thing they've done that I've played? They've got a lot. They have a lot of games in their list, but I've seen a lot of things that I've heard of but never played myself. Ah, Dead Island. Okay. Yep, I played that too. Saints Row. Played Saints Row. Saints Row 2 was really interesting. So, the first one was basically just a GTA clone. The second one, they started to embrace the humorous side, but every once in a while, like, I think 2 times in the entire game, they have very, like, dramatic scenes that are shot and acted really well. And then you're driving around spraying sewage on buildings to lower property values. Saints Row 3 just embraced the absolute silliness, and I'm pretty sure that that game went through some rewrites, and some bits of it had to be cut, and then they just ran out of time and spliced what was left together, because there's a lot of just parts where it just skips around. And then Saints Row 4 kind of lost sight of what kind of game it was. There's no reason to drive the cars. You have superpowers. You outrun the cars. You jump and climb buildings, and there's just no reason to drive anymore in this GTA clone. Your cat is trying to eat the chickens. Well, you got to give them some, if it's okay. One game you'd like them to remaster is Midnight Club 2. What is that? Midnight Club 2. Oh, it's a racing game. Not what I was expecting. Another one of the games that they made that I just mentioned that I'd played was Dead Island. Well, they didn't make it, they published it. Big difference. But Dead Island had it was fun, it was interesting, had just enough jank to be amusing at times. Raw and Stuff BP, Raw and Stuff Dr. Mono. There is one cutscene in Dead Island where they forgot to add a skybox, and so all the graphics are like getting smeared because it's not like erasing the previous frame. And I remember I was playing that with Dracana and her brother, and he worked in quality assurance, so I knew that scene was coming, and when we got to it, oh, his reaction was priceless. It was obvious what was wrong, and it wouldn't have been that big of a deal for them to have fixed, presumably. I mean, it's just add a skybox. Done. If there's a game that I would like to see remade or remastered, I want to see them redo Draken, the first one. Is my favorite game. Can be difficult to get working today on modern systems, and even if you do get it to load up, there may not be any music because they used some older thing that was in older versions of Windows that isn't around anymore. So unless you install whatever that older system was, you're just not going to have any music in your game. And the music in that, it's a small soundtrack. It's a small OST album. I think maybe like 9 or 10 songs. But they're all good. I actually reached out to the composer of that game once, Barry Leach, because I had found the unused track that he had on it. He had it on his website, and I liked it. I thought it was really nice, and so I sent him an email asking him, why did this not get used? And I think his answer was that it was going to be like title screen-ish music, but they decided to go with something different. And then also you mentioned that he wasn't the composer on the second game, and we were talking about his experience with it, and he said that they wanted somebody else that had like better software, better hardware for music production than what he had. Honestly, I don't think the music in the second game is nearly as good. In fact, I remember there was one song that was playing like near the end of the game, and I was completely lost on where I was supposed to go. And this one song is like maybe a 30-second loop, and I actually got so tired of listening to it, I shut the music off. And I felt kind of bad about doing that too. but they could remake or remaster, or a PC port of the sequel. In fact, let's just do both of them. Draken 1, Draken 2. We'll do them both. It'll never happen, though. The only games that ever get remade and remastered are the ones that were actually popular in their time. Let's see, do we have everything going? Yes. All right. Well, how about we get back into some Neverwinter Nights rings? I have some concerns, and hopefully they're unfounded, and there will be no problems at all. No remake for Eye of the Dragon and Dragon's Rage. Dragon's Rage was fine, but I don't think it needs a remake. My concern is the games that are difficult to play on modern hardware. Those are the ones that should be looked at. I suppose it is kind of hard to play a PlayStation 2 game on modern hardware. Unless you just have an emulator. But Eye of the Dragon still works fine. Whoosh! Oh no, I'm on the wrong side of the screen. Whoop, way over here. Nope, further, there. Okay. So, last time, we confronted Amonjero, the warlock who had fought the King of Shadows, the Shadow Man, back at the beginning of the game. Actually, before the beginning of the game. Actually, wait a second. Some things don't make sense here. Okay, maybe he's doing some shenanigans to make himself, to extend his age. Okay, fine. Chandra is his granddaughter, and she's just a regular adult. When we created our character, did an elf, and the default starting age for an elf character is like 110 years old. The Shadow Man fight in our village took place when we were a baby, so about 110, 109 years ago. So, how old is Chandra? Well, I guess it doesn't matter now, because she's dead. She died. First, she sacrificed a lot of blood to free all of Jero's demons, and then Amon's like, "Hey, how dare you free my demons? Now die!" Bzzzt. "You dare bring light into my lair? You will die!" So then Jero said, "Oh no, well, you can't kill me because I completed the other part of the ritual purification and you need me to beat the Shadow Man. So he's on our team now. And that means we need to go all the way out to the end of this little road so we can set up our party, because I want to put him in the group and I need to get Sand. Because I'm hoping Sand has gained a level, because I think we all gained levels, and he would have a feat pick, and we'll be able to do craft magical arms and armor, so he can do some enchantering. And if not, then we'll just do some crappy enchantering. So we got Sand and Amonjero. Oh, we have another party member slot. Chandra is no longer occupying a slot, but you know, she was always in the group. Now, we don't have to have her, because she's dead. So, who else? I guess, I don't want to take Quora. You know, I got something for Kelgar. And cancel.
Listening, really.
And a save. Wizard. Take your points. Ah, he's finally getting 9th level spells. Okay. Shadow Simulacrum. This, I have mentioned previously that there are 3 spells in this game that there are no spell scrolls for. That they're just completely unobtainable. This is the 3rd one. Shadow Simulacrum reaches into the plane of shadow and creates a shadow duplicate of the creature touched by the caster. The shadow creature retains all its abilities and original health is only 3/4 of the hit points and all memorized spells. Oh. All memory spells are lost. Well, that's less exciting. It has 20% concealment, immunity to negative energy damage, and creatures with more than double the hit level are immune. Well, we tried Gas Doppelganger, and it sucked. So how about Etherealness? You and all party members within 10 feet become ethereal, meaning that no other creature can detect you. Oh. Maybe not then. How about Meteor Swarm? That sounds fun. That's a long description. This spell causes everything within the area of effect to be pummeled by incoming meteors. Its effects vary depending on how the caster chooses to direct the bombardment. The meteors may be guided to a location to produce an aerial attack with an enormous radius of effect. Creatures within the center of the bombardment will take 24d6 points of damage. Rar Stuff Crocodile! And Rar Stuff Fenrir. The caster may also choose... Oh, wait. Those situated a moderate distance will take 12d6, while creatures far, far away take 6d6. The caster may also choose a single target, causing 4 large meteors to fall up towards it. For each meteor, the caster must make a ranged touch attack. If successful, the meteor will strike the creature precisely, dealing 2d6 points of damage, bludgeoning with no save. But that's it. In addition to the normal 6d6, which still doesn't seem like a lot, the meteors can deal a total of 32d6 to a single target. Okay. Though all creatures within the blast radius are also subject to 6d6 points of damage for each meteor. The spell may also be centered on the caster to produce a massive radius of destruction. All creatures within 5 feet of the caster will be unharmed, but others within the range will take 66 points of damage. So, meteors and burst of glacial wrath. You create a burst of icy energy that flash freezes any creatures within the spell's area. The spell deals 1d6 points of cold damage per caster level to a maximum of 25d6. Any living creature reduced to 10 hit points or lower is encased in ice for 1 round, per 2 caster levels, maximum of 10 rounds. Creatures turned to ice in this fashion gain damage resistance 10 and vulnerability to fire and immunity to cold and lightning. Or should I go back here? Are there any spells that I need to have on me? And thus it would be good just to have him making scrolls. You know what? Nah. Well, Shades. Because I think we looked at this one before and it sounded really good. You conjure a shadow variant of one of the following spells. Delayed Blast Fireball when cast on a hostile creature. Summon creatures 8 when cast on the ground. Or a combination of Premonition, Protection from Spells, and Shield when cast on yourself. Yeah, that sounds good. We do that one. That is a good defensive spell. Because Premonition is pretty strong. did not get a feat pick.
Yes.
Yes! Uh-oh. May have a problem here. So, I don't know what feats he took. He is a warlock, a class we have not seen yet. He is evil. So, what do we have? Ah, he's got Web of Purity. Well, okay, he has it hotkeyed already. Imbue item. Fiendish Resilience 2. Fiendish Resilience 2. He's got Battlecaster. Can wear medium armor. Spell penetration, normal and greater. He has Blast Shape Invocation. Let's see. Warlocks have the ability to modify their Eldritch Blast to affect more than one target. An Eldritch Essence and Blast Shape may be stacked to form a combined invocation effect. So it doesn't actually tell us what he has. Eldritch Essence. Warlocks have the ability to modify their Eldritch Blast to do secondary effects on top of base damage. An Eldritch Essence and Blast Shape may be stacked to form a combined invocation effect. Okay. We have Armor Caster Warlock, so yeah, don't suffer arcane spell failure from wearing armor. Damage reduction for Cold Iron. Deceive item. At 4th level, a Warlock gains +4 to his Use Magic Device skill, as long as one skill point has been put into that. Did he put anything into... Okay, he did. He has Eldritch Blast, 8d6. Eldritch Lore. Gains +2 competence bonus on Lore and Spellcraft. What is Imbue item? A Warlock of 12th level or higher can use his supernatural power to create magic items, as if he met the spell requirements. So the Warlock automatically gets a 25% discount to make all magic items that he has the caster level to make. Oh, and he has the caster level to make an item. Oh, and never has the caster level to make an item increased by 3? Because he doesn't meet the spell Huh? So, he could do enchanting for us. The problem is, he doesn't know any spells. Or at least, does he? Retributive Invisibility. Devour Magic. Oh, here's his spells. His blasts and stuffs. So he has Vitriolic. Let's just start at level 1, shall we? Dark One's Own Luck. You are favored by the dark powers. If you have this invocation, you gain a luck bonus to all saving throws equal to your charisma bonus for 24 hours. That's actually really good. So it's just, he gets +5 to all of his saving throws for the day. Hideous Blow. This invocation charges your melee attack with the power of an Eldritch Blast. If you successfully hit with your melee attack, the target is affected as if struck by your Eldritch Blast. The damage is in addition to any weapon damage that you deal with your attack, although the Eldritch Blast effect will trigger even if no damage is caused by the weapon itself. The invocation lasts until you successfully hit with your melee attack. Leaps and Bounds. You invoke this ability and gain amazing agility. This gives you +4 dexterity bonus and a +4 to your tumble skill for 24 hours. Beshadowed Blast. This Eldritch Essence invocation allows you to change your Eldritch Blast into a Beshadowed Blast. Any living creature struck by a Beshadowed Blast must succeed on a Fortitude save or be blinded for 1 round, giving a 50% chance to miss in combat, removing any dex bonuses to AC, and adding an additional -2 penalty to AC, and causing it to move at half speed. Eldritch Chain. This Blast Shape invocation allows you to improve your Eldritch Blast by turning it into an arc of energy that jumps from the first target to others. An Eldritch Chain can jump to one or more additional targets within 30 feet of the first target, making additional ranged touch attacks and dealing damage to the secondary targets if successful. The chain will automatically attempt to jump to additional target per 5 caster levels, so you can strike 2 additional targets at 10th, 3 at 15th, and 4 at 20th. The additional targets are chosen by the whim of the Eldritch Power. The caster cannot control where the chain jumps. Each new target must be within 30 feet of the previous one, and you can hit the same creature more than once with the Eldritch Chain. If you miss with any attack in the chain ends. And the Dead Walk. You can summon undead skeletons or zombies with your infernal power. This invocation lasts 1 hour per level. The type of undead created is dependent on your warlock level. 1 to 5, skeleton. 6 to 9, zombie. 10 or more, skeleton warriors. Devour Magic. This spell attempts to strip all magical effects from a single target, or remove the strongest magical effect from a group of targets. To dispel an effect, you make a caster level... Okay, yep, dispel, And then, for each spell that is successfully removed, you gain twice your warlock level in temporary hit points, which add to your maximum hit points. These temporary hit points fade after 1 minute. Vitriolic Blast, or Essence. This Eldritch Essence invocation allows you to change your Eldritch Blast into a Vitriolic Blast. A Vitriolic Blast deals acid damage and is formed from conjured acid, making it different from other Eldritch Essences because it ignores spell resistance. Creatures struck with Vitriolic Blast automatically take an extra 2d6 points of acid damage on following rounds. This acid damage persists for 1 round per 5 caster levels. Wall of Perilous Flames. Not just a regular wall of fire, this one is perilous. You conjure a curtain of fire that deals 2d6 points of plus the Warlock's Charisma modifier in fire magic damage to any creature that attempts to pass through it. Half the wall's fire damage results from supernatural power and is therefore not subject to being reduced by resistance to fire. The curtain of flame lasts for 3 rounds before dissipating. And finally, Retributive Invisibility. You can use Greater Invisibility as the spell, but only on yourself. The effect lasts for 3 rounds. If your Retributive Invisibility is dispelled, a shockwave releases from your body in a 20-foot radius burst. This shockwave deals 4d6 points of sonic damage to all creatures in the area and stuns them for 1 round. A Fortitude save halves the damage and negates the stunning effect. Well, I was hoping we'd actually get to level him up ourselves and pick what he had. So how does this work? Okay, so we go to like the quick cast. Yeah, we saved. Yeah. Is there no limit to how many times I can use these? Leaps and bounds. Yeah. Okay. He just has these buffs now. So I could just... Skeleton! Womp. And now we have a skeleton. And if it... What is it doing? Oh, he's holding a shield. I thought this was his... Yeah. I thought he was like low dabbing or something. Alright, so, Warlocks apparently have unlimited uses of their invocations. Not just their Eldritch Blasts, but their other spells as well. Yeah, that's not broken. Yes. Calgar, levels ups. Doot. You're gonna take... Quivering Palm. This ability may be used once per day to instantly kill an opponent. If the monk makes a successful attack after activating this ability, the target must make a Fortitude save. There's the DC 10, half the monk's level and wisdom, or die. So, this Quivering Palm may only be used on creatures at a lower level than the monk. Creatures of construct and undead types are immune to this effect, as are any creatures that are immune to critical hits. Well, that's going to be useful. because we're going to be fighting a lot of undead that are immune to critical hits. But this is the Omae Woma Shinderu. Nani? And then they die. He's also taking toughness, which I'm fine with. Oh, more levels ups. He's putting his points into wisdom. We haven't used him in a little while. Okay, there we go.
Yes.
I have a robe for him.
Yes.
You may have this robe. That's not really a robe, that's just a shirt and pants. But robes of the Shining Hand. It's +4 armor. -1 to listen. Not like he uses that. And that's it. Amulet of the Doom Guide. Immunity to death magic, only usable by lawful. Kind of rather keep him with the Parapet of Wisdom. Yeah, go ahead and give me this back, and give me this back.
I am listening.
Well, a little bummed that Sand did not get the any feat picks, so that means that we're kind of on our own here. At least until next level. Maybe you'll get something next level. Actually, what level is he right now?
Really?
17.
Yes.
Max level in this is 20. So, we're actually very near the end of the game, apparently. We're only 3 levels away. Or at least they are. We are about 5 levels away. Because we're 2 levels behind everybody else. But we need to go downstairs into our creepy, spooky basement. We're gonna talk to our spider friend. We're gonna talk. I think Grobnar might be down there with the Golem. We're gonna talk to him. And then we're also gonna do some enchanting with what we have. Wait. Okay. Pig out and hat on. Save. Just in case Kana says, hey, I got something.
Captain, a moment of your time. We caught one of the Grey Cloaks, Sergeant Dobson, accepting bribes from a caravan master. Dobson, explain yourself to the captain.
Captain, I'm sorry it's come down to this. It's true merchants sometimes pay a little extra to speed along the process. It's almost standard practice among—
Not while wearing my cloak, Sergeant. Pardon. Assuming the captain agrees with me.
Some of the trade laws are too restrictive. The caravan master wanted us to ease up on some of the older laws. We're supposed to confiscate everything from technically. Because some lord a century dead had a feather up his... well, you get the idea. The Grey Cloaks don't receive much of a stipend. And customs like this make it easier on us and the merchants.
And are you sure that's all he's trading in? If you don't search for contraband, it could be anything. In my opinion, this sort of behavior has to be eliminated to ensure order. But the decision is yours.
Can you explain why controllers get stick drift? Yes, I can. It's because they're cheaply made. I actually just talked about this last stream. My VR headset was giving me... It wasn't really drift, it's that the stick was like getting some kind of a weird jitter and made it nearly unusable, and I actually had to spray some electrical contact cleaner into it to fix it. I've also been told that is a temporary fix, so it'll be back. Meanwhile, I have 2 Nintendo 64 controllers in my closet that still work great, and they are original hardware from like 97 or 8, whatever it is. Stick drift is that what they call power sliding in Mario Kart now? Maybe that's why Nintendo cheapened their the Joy-Con sticks. So it's like, yeah, it's a feature now for racing. While not illegal, this is customary, almost like a tip. It's an appraise check. Remember, we have no points in appraise, so I don't think that's going to work. Nah. Let's get a cut of the gold. See, the problem that I see here is Kana brings up a good point. That just because the merchant, pays him a little bit of money to speed things along, you don't know what he's actually bringing in. What will work though? Offering skoomba? Well, I guarantee you, if you give your controller some skoomba, that will get it drunk, and stick drift won't be a problem anymore. 'Cause it won't work anymore at all. Yes. What do you think we should do to you, Dobson?
Nothing. Nothing, Captain. I don't think I've really done anything wrong.
Well, he did perform an internal investigation of himself, and he concluded he did nothing wrong, so who are we to question? Oh, the party? Well, you can give the party some skooma, and then they won't be drifting anymore. They will be on the floor. I kind of wish I could pass this, but we are at war. Not really with Luskan, but could be. I mean, we were earlier. So, yeah, Dobson should be disciplined.
I agree, Captain. Sergeant Dobson, the captain's spoken.
Aye, Kana.
Thank you, Captain.
Yeah, it shifts us towards lawful. She presented a good point about we didn't know what the merchants might be sneaking in. Right. Is Grobnar down here? Yes. Grobnar.
Oh, hello. Sorry. Just a little out of sorts. Have all these thoughts bumping around in my head. They're a little confusing.
What's wrong?
Well, it's about Chandra, really. It just, got me to thinking. I mean, she wasn't with us very long. And there wasn't anything to be done to save her. Felt rather helpless and sad. And the whole thing seemed rather unfair. I don't really know what to say about it except say it. But was kind of wondering what you thought about it. You know, death of friends.
I could care less. I'm still breathing. I'm sad that we lost her. There's nothing we can do but carry on.
It is sad. That's it, exactly. She didn't deserve what happened, not at all. And I'm afraid that the more we fight, the more we'll lose. And the more unfair it'll be.
It's funny that he's talking about this considering the person who killed Chandra is right here. How it be poppin'? Better than you, meaning terrific. No, wait, that's not Ryan Stuff Malchior. Death of friends. After getting infinitely holy blasted and respawning, it becomes cheap. That's my next line. But I have finally opened up my Discord, so it is free for joining now, and it's probably I guarantee I probably did everything wrong, and it's gonna be a work in progress still. I had other questions.
Of course. Ask away. Always ready with answers. Yes, indeed.
Oh, he's cheered up. I guess I can't talk about the golem. Shoot. Golem. Shoot. I think we might have missed something. Because apparently there's 3 items that you need. Unless one of them is the book that... No, we got a book. We had a book. We had those runes. And I thought there was a third
They're
item.
back.
It's me, Captain. You got the letter about the King of Shadows, right? Brother Maxwell and I have had some fine adventures since then. We're hoping you have another quest for us.
Don't forget Huan and Condril.
Of course, and them too. So, do you have any jobs for us?
Choose your words carefully, Captain. With this lot, a misplaced word could send them to the 9 hells.
For the sec, you thought Stinks was like, I don't care. Yeah, you can join if you want. And I will actually be trying to use it more. May or may not have convinced some people to look into tactics. Uh-oh, ad break starting soon. Can you honestly handle adventures now?
We're not as able as you and your companions, Knight Captain, but after all the quests we've done in your service, we can handle adventure.
Of course we can, Brother Maxwell. We can handle, I don't know, dragons, demons,
dragon
or whatever
fruits.
and whatnot you need dealt with.
It's in this hand again. The King of Shadows was once the guardian of the Ilfarn Empire. We need...
Ilfarn Empire, you say? Guardian to boot? We have a new quest.
You really should let the captain finish.
Candrel, Juan, prepare the horses. We ride immediately.
Don't you think we should ask?
We've tarried here enough, Brother Maxwell.
Yes, Darid. Sorry again about this.
Hopefully, they'll stay out of too much trouble.
They don't even know what they're going for. I didn't tell them what I wanted them to kill or how many. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard, the wonder wizard of wonderful. But I think I know where the third item might be, depending on if I did actually forget. The East Sandy Shores for thousands of years. Doom came. Yeah, we got that. The Nether Scrolls. Oh, that was the one about the scrolls that gave the Netheril Empire their thing. And wait, Book of Ice. Oh, Book of Ice. What is this? God, my inventory is a mess. I forgot about that. Oh, it's a recipe book. Does it have anything I want? Nope, not really. And there's the ad break. So everybody get up, stretch your legs, join the Discord, and I will see you back in just a few minutes. Whoosh. Whoosh. And we are back. Just rummaging through this library, trying to find any books we can about golems, maybe? I seem to have selected the pig.
I am listening.
You guys ever seen a pig just perusing the shelves at a library? Ruins of Ilisk. On the refinement of the alchemist's craft. Is that a, no, wait, here we go. Is it more potion bottle thing? Yeah. Luskin's Arcane Brotherhood, and then The Origin of Magkicks. What's this? Fundaments of Terrible Destruction. We've already got a copy of that downstairs. Okay. So I think I know what the last item for the golem is, and I don't know if we can go get it. But we will check. Oh, also need to see if what's her face inside has got a lead on a wizard for a wizard tower, because I want to make our tower thing into a wizard tower. Right now, the only lead that she has is like the some general guy that's working with the Shadow Reavers, but I don't think we're going to be able to recruit him. Any leads on potential recruits? Every war effort needs competent soldiers, even the Host Tower with its emphasis on magic. There is a Luskan mercenary who goes by the name of Jalbun the Two Blades, who currently works for Sydney Natalie. Oh no, I had that mistaken. It was the other lady. She was like the actual ambassador from Luskan. But we also know that she's up to no good because she was working with the Archmage guy from the Wizard Academy that created the Quara Elemental to hunt Quara, whom we have still not encountered. Convince him to leave his employer. He may prove valuable. Anyone else? Tower and Church. Who could use the tower? Mage Tower? You know how mages are. Alright. I guess we gotta wait and see if she finds anybody. Take me someplace. The path which leaves this area. Oh, wait, no, my inventory is a mess, and I actually need to... We need to clean this up. So... Oh, this is the only place you'll take me is the courtyard? Well, I guess that's where I needed to go. Where's the Firehead Nick? Show me what you've got. The Eldritch Chain shirt is the same one that I'm currently using, right? Yeah, +2. Sand, grind this down. These two. And this. Mirrored armor? It's a light armor. Well, Amon can use, he can use medium armor, so I'm going to find something like that for him. Harm spell. The Quiet Deaths of the Brotherhood of Assassins. This is just a lore book, right? No, it is not. This is a recipe book. Got some sapphires. Incendiary Cloud. Scribbles. We have not achieved the level, so we'll just put this in our... Oh, no. This one. I got so many scrolls. Alright, summon creature 7. Scribble it. Good. Mass hold monster. I'm just going to give this to Sand because we are not going to be able to get to level 9 spells. Neutralize poison, remove fear, remove blindness, deafness, restoration, lesser restoration, some cures. Big Me's middle finger, that's the it's level 9 spell, yeah. Here you go, Sand, you get that. Mordenkainen's Disjunction, you can have that. Resurrection. Weird. Big B's Grasping Hand. That is a 7th level spell. Same as this one, actually. Right? Nope. Scribble it? Already have it. If Sand doesn't need it, then we can sell it. Mage Armor. Trash. Combust. Trash. Invisibility. Useful in some situations, but trash. Protection from Ingurgi. Milf's Acid Arrow. That's Conjuration, isn't it? Yeah, I already have it. Sand can't use it. Mind Fog. Mass Hold Person. Scribbled. 2 Scrolls of Flame Strike. Crushing Despair. Dismissal. Oh, that's right. We had a scroll of this. Dang it. Sell it. 2 Scrolls of Fear. Cone of Cold. Feeble Mind. I think we both have that. Sound Burst. Get rid of it. Blade Barrier. Resurrect. Mass Heal. That's going to be an oh shit button that's going to save our bacon someday. Heal. Spell Resistance. Gate. Wait, that's Conjuration, isn't it? Yep, okay. Sand can't use it. Sell it. Because that's a 9th level spell we're never going to be able to use. Greater Shadow Conjuration. Scribbled. Rare stuff who can. Summon creature 5. Scribble it. Sell it. Shroud of Flame. Pretty sure I have this. Yep. Give Sand a shot with it. Geedly's Electric Loop. Fun spell. Summon creature 1. Summon creature 2. Wait, do I have that? Yes. Flame Weapon. Oh, that's right. I made some adjustments. We'll get to that in just a minute. Entropic Shield. Regular Shield. Bane. Cat's Grace. Scribble it. Okay. Sand. Eagle Splendor. Scribble it. And to Sand. Fireball. I know we both have that. Planar Binding. I think I have this. Yep. And I think it's Conjuration, so Sand can't use it. Battle Tide. Hold Person. Pretty sure Sand has it, but we're going to check to make sure. I know I've got Lightning Bolt. Darkness. Yeah, let's throw this at him. Yeah, we'll get rid of Silence. Slow. Lesser Mind Blank. I know I have this because I usually have that prepped and readied. And Wail of the Banshee.
I concur.
Oh, you're way the heck back here. Okay, well. Scribble it. Scribble it. Okay, you got that. Got that. Got that. Okay. He had some of them, but not all of them. So some of these spells that we just got, especially like the 9th level ones, are a little bit bonkers. Oh no. Oh no. His spell book is just... This is how long it's been since we've actually used him. You know what? It's fine. Bigby's Crushing Hand. A giant hand appears and attacks the target. If it hits and succeeds a grapple check, the target is held fast for the duration of the spell and suffers 2d6 plus 12 points of damage each round. 1 round per level. Mass Hold Monster. It's like Hold Monster, but mass. Meteor Swarm, we already read. Mordenkainen's Disjunction is just a really powerful dispel. Shades, we already read. Wail of the Banshee. All creatures within the area of effect must succeed a Fortitude save or die. A maximum of 1 enemy per caster level. And then, weird. A horrible phantasm rises to stand before enemy creatures in the area of effect, causing them to make a will save. If they fail, the phantasm touches them. They must now make a fortitude save. If this saving throw fails, the creature dies. Those who succeed the fortitude save still take 3d6 points of damage. Creatures with less than 4 hit dice just die. Imagine using a 9th level spell to get rid of 4th level enemies.
I am listening.
Alright, what do we have here? Remove blindness, deafness, and it can go in the book. Eagle Splendor, Cloud Kill, Dismissal, Cat's Grace, Feeble Mind, Hold Person. Got so much crap. Oh, more things for Sand to grind up. Mass Charm Monster, what level are you? 8. Okay, we'll get this eventually. Kossuth Belt of Priestly Might and Warding. Let's see. Only usable by neutral. You know what? Sure. We can give that to Kelgar. Actually, I could give it to Cassavir, because he's also... I think he's like lawful neutral. No, he has to be lawful good because Paladin. The Golden Chalice of Lathander. I always forget that I have this. It has 3 charges. Oh, it has a single use of mass cure wounds, or cure serious wounds. Here's a ruby. I keep remove disease. Storm of Vengeance. I might keep this just because it's a 9th level scroll. The area around you is blasted by lightning and acid rain. Each round, enemies within the area of effect take 3d6 points of acid damage. Those who fail a reflex save take an additional 3d6 points of electrical damage and are stunned for 1 round. So, all enemies, okay, it ignores party members. That makes it a very good spell. I'm going to sell the acid flask. Yeah, it'll be fine. Because the only reason that we'd want to keep something like that is if we encounter more trolls. Oh, summon creature 9. Regrettably, I will never be able to use this. The Wizard's Ally. I was going to give that to Sand. Here you go. Potion of Invisibility. That's going to be a... that's a Nishka item. More grindables. Choking Powder. The Book of Banes. Globe of Invulnerability. Scribbled. Good. Improved Robes of the Old Order. +2 AC, only usable by Monk.
Yeah?
What is... Really wish everybody else would gather around. I think these were +4s? Yeah, it's just +4. So we don't need that other one. Undeath to Death. Scribbled. Banishment. Already got it. Here's Sand, you can have that. Wraith Residue, you can have that too. Improved Robes of the Old Order. Lesser Mind Blank, got it. Crushing Despair, got it. Greater Invisibility. Slow. Got both of these. No. Alchemist Fire. Bone Ring. Protects from level and ability drain. But what rings have we already got? We got improved evasion and lesser ring of power, which is giving us regeneration, and that's kind of important. Yes. Okay, remove blindness, deafness, stack them up, put it back. Scroll of Harm, in you go. We have remove disease. You know, just in case we don't have Cassavir with us. And finally, Storm of Vengeance. Into the bag where I will forget that we have it. Do I have the note from them about the note from the adventurers and their findings about the King of Shadows? We sent them out. Ah, here it is. Did we read this already? Ventured south into the Mare of Dead Men. Yeah, they got the ferret and the ferret turned undead. It was a sad story. I got so many potions, but I'm afraid to get rid of any of them, especially the healing ones, because there might come a time where we desperately need healing, and maybe we can't have a sits down and rest. Bag of Holding is empty. Greater Magic Bag has a lot of things. Oh, Talisman of Pure Evil. You know, this thing that gives charisma?
All of you, follow me!
These sinister talismans border on the power of artifacts. Only an evil being may wear one, and even the most evil finds his dark soul being twisted and honed by the device as it turns him more and more fiendish with every passing day. Examples of these items appear in many different forms, suggesting multiple creators at different points of history. So it gives +3 to Charisma, +3 to Wisdom, and 12 spell resistance. And here's our evil guy that we might actually be using. There you go. What are you currently using? Greater Amulet of Health. Immunity to disease, level and ability drain, poison, and it gives regeneration. What necklace am I currently using? Natural armor +1.
What is it?
Mine.
Yes.
Oh, we could also sell this Amulet of Vitality that's giving like +2 Constitution, and that's it. Where's that? Amulet of Greater Health. Boink. And that means that somebody else can have this Ring of Power. What's Nomad's Ring do? Sorcerer levels. We need to give that to Quora. Wait, do I have another ring that I could use? You know what? We'll keep this one. What's Kessenkin? How did you know?
Listening, really.
Oh, what's up? Yes, that's what you meant. I'm doing good. We're just... Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Cleaning up the mess that we left at the end of the last stream. Scribble it? Okay, he did not have that spell. Does now. No, don't sell the mortar and pestle. You just keep grinding. Oh wait, this is not a grindable? Hold on. Umber Hulk hide. Oh, this is an armor crafting thing. Also, he doesn't use bolts, he uses arrows. So, somebody else is going to need these bolts. The Wizard's Ally. It's a +2 dagger, gives an extra spell slot for level 1, 2, and 3. Also, immunity to mind-affecting spells and spell resistance 14. You know, if I had taken dual wield, I could have a sword in one hand and this dagger in the other, and that would be awesome. Shame I didn't think of that. If you do not have the feat, talent, whatever for dual wielding, then dual wielding is not practical at all to do. The penalties to your attack rolls are very hefty. So hefty, in fact, I can even show it.
Follow me and quickly.
So, here we have attack bonus 19, 14, and 9. And where's you put the knife? Where'd you put the knife? Where'd you put the knife? Or did it not?
I concur.
It did not equip it. Give me your knife.
I am listening.
Alright, so if I... Again, 19, 14, and 9. 15, 10, and 5. So it's -4. Additionally, the offhand will only get 1 attack at +11. But if you have the feat for it, and you're using a light weapon in your offhand, then it's only a -2 to both. Alright, essences.
Yes.
Hide. Scrolls we will be using later. You can just throw these notes on the floor back in the castle. I was going to give this shield to somebody, but I don't remember whom. Maybe Cassavir. Maybe I was going to give it to him. But it's a shield that gives a lot of elemental resistances. So, earlier I mentioned that I had made some adjustments to the game, and among them, let's see, first off we got sand.
I concur. I concur. I am listening. I concur.
Oh, he's not going to do it now.
I concur. Listening. Really. I concur. I concur. Listening. Really. I concur.
Well, okay, he doesn't want to do it now because I guess he knows I'm trying to make him do it. I replaced the sound of that really annoying where he's like, I think it's time everyone followed me, your new glorious leader. I replaced that with a different sound. And unfortunately, it doesn't play the different sound, so it's just silence. But I'm kind of okay with that. Leave me alone, Kana. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. Additionally, I found the file where it keeps track of all spell data. And previously, we had found this great spell, Blades of Fire. It only lasts for 2 rounds. We can extend it to 4 rounds, but still, that's not a lot. And when I tried to make it persistent, I just couldn't. It wasn't an option. Well, now it is. So dump that. Persistent Blades of Fire. We can just have a fire sword forever. Well, it lasts for 24 hours, not really forever. Okay, we got the Quiet Deaths of the Brotherhood of Assassins. That's these kinds of... These potions. Wait, no? Yeah, no? Where was I putting my my potion books? Or did I just pile them up over here? Alright, well, wherever I put my potion books, that's another one. The Tome of Alchemy. Advanced Arcanery of Personal Defense. Amulet of Natural Armor, +5. Requires a caster level of... What if I did that? Well, I can't do that because it requires bark skin. Bracers of armor can go up to +8. And that would basically just be like wearing full plate armor, but on your wrists. So you're doing like the Wonder Woman thing where you're just blocking things and they only ever shoot your wrists. Cloak of Displacement. That I might want to make. But I do have other cloaks that are probably better. Like this one is giving me Diplomacy and Regengregate. Does Regenerate stack? Because if they don't stack, then there's really no reason to be doing that and wearing 2 items with it. But we'll go ahead and just throw this down here. The Book of Banes. Marvelous artifacts for the resistance of sorcery. Ebenezer's Grand Ensorcelments of the Mind. And the wondrous potions of the Brothers of Ilmata. On the refinement of the alchemist's craft. And Book of Ice. Okay, Magician Work Table. Right, just grab it all. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, we've also got these ghoul claws to grind up. Sand?
I concur.
Fish! It's a pike! Now you can stab someone with it.
Yes.
Faint, power, and earth, and there's no chance that it's stacked everything up nice and neatly for me, is there? Okay. Busting out the light render. We can do 1 light render. What is our caster level? I am going to guess that it is, let's see, we got 13. Burn stuff, Crispy Lemur. Alright, where is Terrible Destruction? There we go. Terrible Destruction. Level 9. So we can do it. We can do up to level +4. I am wondering, could we get away with +5? How it goes? We're about to do some experimenting. So I need a Star Sapphire, a Glowing Power Essence, and a Glowing Air Essence. So let's see. That's a Radiant Air. Glowing Air. Split that. Give me just a 1. Where'd you put it? Where did you put it? Where did it put it? Give me this Star Sapphire. Okay, I put it there. I don't think it actually split it. Alright, and it says that we cast light. I don't know if this is going to work. We might be too low level. Dabra. This is not a valid recipe. Oh, that's because you also need the power. Was it glowing power? That's radiant power. Glowing power. At least if it's not a valid recipe, it doesn't just like consume all the materials and say, screw you, haha. saw that I updated the game a bit. Yep, we now have the ability to extend spell our Blades of Fire, or not extend, persist spell, so that it'll last a full day. All right. Please let me do it. Whoosh. This is not a valid recipe. I thought it was. Glowing air, glowing power. What did I miss? Terrible destruction. Not keen edge. Here we go. +5. Glowing power, glowing air. Oh, it's a blue diamond, not a star sapphire. Doot, doot. And it's still probably going to say, no, you're not high level enough for this, jerk, loser, nerd. Get good. Dabra. Yep, caster level's too low. I have an idea. Hang on, we might still be able to pull this off. I need 1 blank scroll, a sits, and I'm going to cast light on our blank scroll. Boop.
Yes.
Yes. And I'm going to have Jarrow do it, because he has that feat that lets him craft things. How's this spell go? Crafting failed. You do not have the craft arms, arm, or feat. Jarrow, you suck. I just wasted $62 on that scroll. Alright. Oh, jeez. Our last save was all the way back there, too? Okay.
Yes.
Alright, well, okay, fine. Fine.
Yes.
Snoot Bean! Miss having my emojis squish. It's not quite a boop, but a squish still counts. Alright, so terrible destruction. This destruction is absolutely the worst. +4 Star Sapphire. How's the Blep Bean? Blep Bean doing good. I have opened up my Discord. It is now available for joining. I'm kind of excited about that and what sort of crazy antics we're going to get into. Also, liking the game. Okay, so it was weak power, glowing air, and the Star Sapphire. Wait, Discord? Yes, Discord. I've had a Discord server since like 2017, and it's just been for me and some friends. But I had intended to expand it out, open it up for everyone. Got South Park Fractured Butthole, and just started it. I have heard that is a really good game. I was not a big South Park fan, partly because the one episode that I watched and I thought, okay, what's this South Park thing all about, was not a very good one to start on. Okay, so it was weak power, glowing air? I've already forgotten. So, glowing air. Wait. Did it? Oh, it did. Okay. Hang on. That's... Alright, well that's all messed up. That's not even what I wanted it to do. You know what? Split.
Donut.
Donut, indeed. It's a sequel to the 2014 Mario and Luigi's Superstar Saga-esque. You mean, just... Well, was it like Paper Mario? I know it was, like a turn-based RPG, which is actually really interesting for them to go with. Ever plan on ever getting Escape from Ever After? I do have my eyes on it. It is on my wish list. New computer won't have Windows.
You've transformed into a blackened lizard.
Oh no!
You can only blab, and ask for pets. What's your first lizard thing you do?
Find a warm rock. And bask. So yeah, new computer. Hang on, I gotta scroll back up because that got away. Will the games you want work without it? I actually don't know, and that's my biggest concern. I'm hoping that they will, but my experience with Linux is extremely limited. I first tried it many years ago, tried switching to Ubuntu, realized that getting anything to run under it was a pain in the ass, and went back to Windows. I think at the time it was Windows Vista, which was it was a whole different train wreck than Windows 11, but man, did Microsoft ever outdo themselves. Alright, terrible destruction. Where's my +4? Yeah, it was glowing air, weak power. That's it. Weak power, split. I don't like that. I really don't like that I'm using one of my 2-star sapphires to enchant this thing, only so that I can upgrade it to a +5 later. You know what I have? Yeah, I've got a magic weapon, and it lasts a good long while. So if it doesn't work out with Linux, we'd be forced to go to Windows 11? I don't want to. If it doesn't work out with Linux, you know what? It's going to have to work out with Linux. Because the only other option is Windows 10. And I can't stay on 10 forever. I shouldn't even be staying on 10 now. Dabra. Alright, light render. It is now a +4 sword with zippy zap damage. And it's adamantine magic damage. This is going to be our sword. And we do also have this one, the ceremonial one they gave us. Immunity to death magic, disease. It's a +1. It's made of alchemical silver. Could be useful in the right situation, but I was actually hoping that it'd have like some zappy effect on it because of the lightning damage. All right, the other thing that I wanted to do. Wait, is it in the bag? I think it's in the bag. This bag. Oh, let me go ahead and pull these out. All these different essences.
I cannot carry this weight and
Right,
still
we got
move.
our mithril full plate. Excuse me. We don't even know the recipe for anything higher than I think +3 on armor. And not really sure. Is it this one? This is the armor of elemental resistances. Oh, base armor +1 and +2. No. Fundaments of protection of self. We got natural armor. 1, 2, 3. Bracers of armor. And that's it. Codex Necronomicus. Accoutrements of masterful wizardry and their construction. Also got the XCOM prequel called The Bureau. I have not heard any good things about that. I should make this. Oh wait, no, we could probably find a better than +4. Book of Elements, Artifacts of Resistance of Sorcery, Abjurative Enchantments. Is it the... So we have Fundamentals of Abjurative Enchantments, Abjurative enchantments. But maybe it'll have, down here, up to +3. Okay. Faint power, weak earth, and an emerald. Well, here's a weak earth. Is this a faint power? Holy crap. Well, that worked out great. And cast light. Do we have better than +3, though? Look of ice, terrible destruction, mind, seeing. Book of fire, healthful enchantments of the body, advanced arcanery of personal defense. Yeah, this is bracers of armor and yeah, not helpful. Grand ensorcelments of the mind. Maybe this will have headband of intellect +6. Caster level 8. We could make this. So it's a leather hide, a glowing fire, a rogue stone. I don't think we even have a rogue stone. Been told you can't always go by the reviews. You got to see for yourself. Wasn't the Bureau the one that got Spoony in a whole bunch of trouble because he was like at the convention where it was first being announced and shown off, and he was like out in the lobby going, "Betrayal!" Yes. Yeah, apparently that didn't work out too great for their what were they called? Their group. Not that guy with the glasses, the gaming side of it. What's a paladin? Haven't heard of Spoony in a while. I used to love his stuff. We've got diamonds and also diamond. Do we have... We got a Beljural, a Canary Diamond. We do not have any rogue stones at all. Thought immunity and mind-affecting spells and effects. No. It's not what we were looking for anyways. Marvelous artifacts for the resistance of sorcery. Book of Banes and exotic weaponry, which actually is not an enchanting book. Okay, so our options are indeed +3. Well. That's an emerald, weak, faint, a sits. Remember the controversy surrounding the Nostalgia Critic? Which one? I remember there were several. He's still going, though. He's still doing his thing. Alright, Mithril full plate,
I cannot
+3.
carry this weight and still move.
So, let's see. If I put this on, we will now have Arcane Spell Failure, but we will have an armor class of 30. Who's this wing? Should... Oh, I hate the asymmetrical design of armors in this game. Might see if I can fix that. So, if I use this, it will be a significant boost to our defense, but we will now have 25% arcane spell failure, and that means we have to go back to prepping all of our attack spells with still spell. So what we're going to do... Oh yeah, that's right. We have 2 bags of holding. We're going to take our Eldritch Chain. I'm also going to take the Swad. More of this stuff that we can stack up. That's Fire Opal. That's not used for anything. We're going to sell that. Got King's Tears. Blop. I really made a mess of my inventory when I sorted everything, but it did help find all of the essences. Hey, Gloves of the Artificer. That's not going to help me with enchanting, is it? No, it's not. Is there anything else I wanted to put back in here? I don't think there was. Excuse me, Golem. This poor Golem that's just going to be stuck here forever, downstairs in the basement, unable to move. Okay, yeah. Oh, I did have more of these. Dude. Stack them up. Wait, are these different? Oh, that's a Gem of Seeing. I also forget that I have that. Lets me cast True Sight. Is that all of the... No, it is not. Faint power. Weak power. Well, that's weak power. So those can stack. Weak air, stack them up. If I just take all of these back out, will they stack appropriately? They will! Okay. The sort button should automatically stack everything that can be stacked. I hope the developers fix that. Shinies. Wait. Oh, I've only got a +1 on my shield. We could do we can enhance our shield too. Give me that back. What was the recipe for +3? It was an emerald. It was the abjurative enchantments. Faint power, weak earth. Where are you? Okay, here's a weak earth. That's weak power. That's faint power. And we have a sits. And we cast light, or Dabra. Cannot be further enhanced. Okay. I have to make another mithril heavy shield. But I'll do that whenever we actually have the when we have the recipe for +5. Well, that sucks. All right, go ahead and sort that again. So, the shield has 3 properties on it. It has AC +1, which we put on there. It has Arcane Spell Failure -15%, which is because it's made of mithril. And it has weight reduction 60% of weight, because it's made of mithril. These 2 things are taking up 2 of the enchantment slots on it. And you are allowed 3 enchantment slots. I don't think anything used sapphires, so we'll just sell those 2. all of our various crystal shards, or yeah, crystal sword shards, silver shards, whatever they were. Cure light wounds. Cure moderate wounds. Cure serious wounds. Cure critical wounds. Rest of these can go in here. Don't need these potions of aid because we have a scabbard that lets us use that. Get rid of these other potions of various stat bufferys. Cure disease, antidote, and cure poison. Or, no. Yeah, you need the potions of cure poison and potion of antidote. Notes from our adventurer buddies. Just leave those on the floor. Trying to keep some semblance of organization to this, and all of the crap that I'm carrying is not making it easy. Don't need this anymore. Amulet of Natural Armor. +1. Don't really need the City Watch Cloak either. The only thing it does that our other current cape doesn't do is +1 to our Intimidate skill. Crossbow of Affliction. Oh, who uses crossbow? I guess you can give that to, actually, no, he doesn't need crossbows. He has all of Chandra's stuff! So it wasn't lost. I just noticed that he had all that stuff down there. Chromatic Breastplate, that's a medium armor. You can wear that. Here, just, yeah, wipe your granddaughter's blood off of that, and you'll be fine. Can you use this belt? Only usable by good. Yeah, that's not gonna work for you. Try it. What? Is it actually giving him benefit? It is. This is a crock of lies. Ad break starting soon, but we only just begun. I'm still doing inventory stuff from the end of last stream. Now we got the portrait of Chandra. Yeah, you can keep that. Help you remember your daughter your granddaughter that you killed. Oh, he's also got the silver shard for fire and cold resistance.
I am listening.
What is it?
What is it? These are short swords that no one else uses, even though this would be a really good one with the vampiric regeneration. Right, give them to me. She had a composite longbow +1. I guess we kind of skimped on that. She had the icy blade, which was doing some great work for her. So, amulets of will. And a short sword of quickness. You don't need this crossbow. Or these arrows. Because he's got unlimited uses of his... What is the deal with this? Oh, it's just the different levels of it? No, they're all 8d6. Why do you have all these down here? I only need one spell, but I want to have it ready on every button. You can never find an Eldritch Blast when you need it. No, you know what? I'm taking the Belt of Priestly Might. Yeah, Oh wait, what were you wearing? Cloak of Black Flame. What is this? This cloak resembles a tangle of thick black cobwebs when not worn, but smooths out to a woven black cloak of coarse threads when donned. It protects the wearer from energy-draining attacks. Such cloaks originated in the halls of sorcery, sorcery, in the city of Menzabar, where they're used by drow necromancers to protect themselves from their own creations. This cloak is an adaptation for use in the surface realm. It just protects from level and ability drain, and that's all. No, you don't need any of this stuff. Mirror shield, but you can keep the picture of your granddaughter that you murdered.
Follow me and quickly.
And everybody, it's ad break time. You can get up, stretch your legs and things. I'm just going to go back up and sell. So you're probably not going to miss anything. Unless a conversation starts whenever we come out here, in which case we will BRB. Wait, what is with the frame rate? It's like super jumpy and jittery. I think that's our dude. I think that's our guy. All right. So we're going to go ahead and burb right back, because I believe that dude right there is a wizard looking to move into our tower. So everybody get up, stretch your legs, make a sandwich, use the bathroom, join the Discord, and I will see you back in just a few minutes. Whoosh. Whoosh. And we are back. For those of you who are stuck in ad space this time, we now have a wizard standing out here, or a guy dressed in robes. I mean, he might not be a wizard. Challenge rating impossible. This dude is like, he must be level 20. This wizard wears a strange outfit that marks him as someone who comes from far, far away from the Sword Coast. Dude's got style though, I like that look. This is not suitable at all. Why did I bother coming here? Who are you? I am the great Archmage Star Tier. Oh, I'm pleased to meet you, Star Tier. Pardon me, but that name escapes me. Where did you study? I have heard of this one. He comes from the Outlands, the city of Sigil. Oh, he comes from Outland. He's a Burning Crusade guy. You are the master here. Perhaps you can tell me why the portents born by the astral winds have brought me to this place, when it lacks a respectable wizard's tower. Portents? Astral winds? I am the great Archmage Star Tier. Pleased to meet you? The name escapes me. Where did you study? He's from Outlands, you idiot. Why do I need a wizard's tower? The option is the portents in Star, whatever. The portents in whatever is not mentioned here anymore. Why do you need a wizard's tower? Or why do I need a wizard's tower? Why? So you can take advantage of my services. What services do you offer? The services of an archmage, of course. The portents tell me that you could use one of my power to bolster the defenses of your keep. I see that you are a junior practitioner of the arcane arts. There may be some secrets I can teach you. In exchange for all that I can offer, I wish to use this place as the hub for my study of this plane's peculiarities. Tell me about yourself. All in time. I am Star Tier, and that is enough for you to know at present. Now I must return to my home in Sigil. You may gain my services by constructing a wizard's tower with the following specifications. Oh, he's going to give us his measurements. I require a fully functional wizard's tower with lodging for one, space for research, and access to assistance. I will be scrying you to know if you have accommodated my needs. Once you have done so, I will learn of it and come to live here for now. Goodbye. powerful. If his power is genuine, he could be an asset. I am not certain we need start here, but a wizard's tower would be a help in our battle. I can still hear you. Why is nobody following me except for Jero?
Let us attack.
Come on, get over here. Hope you don't intend to keep my men idle. Rebuild something. Favorite subject. Buildings, courtyard. Yeah, the tower in the church. I want to build the guard tower into a wizard's tower for start here. A wizard tower. Yes, that would be wonderful. Marvelous. Marvelous. And we have 21,936 gold in the bank. We'll just make up the difference. Build it. Go. It'd be one of my finest works. Just to see. So much to do. Bevel, why are you hurt?
I am listening.
Give him a little bitty, just a little bitty.
I am listening.
Alright, if I'm gonna be wearing this armor, I need to rework like all of this stuff. Because like, well, most of these spells are not gonna be usable in battle. So our second level spell slots are going to actually be still spelled. You can just do like a couple magic missiles, a couple zappy balls. Oh, Ray of Enfeeblement. Just say, your strength sucks. Alright, third level. Can't do these. But we can do this and this. And I'll just cast them before the fights begin. Then down here we have Still Spell. And I do like me some Geedly Electric Loops. Actually, no, we need mirror images. Oh, I should also have protection from arrows on the previous level. Get rid of one of those. Protection from arrows. Alright. Third level. Alright, that was third level. Fourth level. Can't do any of those. Can't do extended haste or extended displacement. Or these. Basically, the only spells that we can use without still spell while wearing armor have to be like the long duration buffs that I can cast before a fight starts, like Stone Skin. Yeah, have a couple hits of that. And anything else has got to be still spelled. So, still haste, you know, a couple still hastes. And, could do a mass curse of impending blades and get more swings on enemies. Still slow? That's an option. One of those and heroism. I know we have a better version of heroism. Is that would have to be 6th level? Yeah, greater heroism. What do we have there? Some of those are going to have to get swept around. But we can do a greater heroism. Oh, we can just do greater stone skin instead of regular. Just do that. And still spelled. I do like greater fire burst. We've gotten a lot of use out of that. Do a lesser mind blank. that it? Is that the only buff that we got on this level? Okay. I'll come back down here. I don't think there are any spells... yeah, 4th level. Could do an Animate Dead. It lasts quite a while. 1 hour per level. Sure, we'll have a little skeleton that we summon. He can help. He will do his best. And the rest of these would not be usable during combat, and don't have any effect. Oh, don't have any help for us out of combat. Double haste, because that's like the best spell in the game. There's massive impending blades. There you go. And where's the big zap sphere? A couple of them. Or one slow and a couple zap spheres. Or a zap sphere. 5th level. Lesser Mind Blank. We'll only do one of those. And instead... good stuff on this level. We're going to have some black tentacles. Do Globe of Invulnerability and Missile Swarm. Alright. Alright, that's our loadout. Alright, I'm not really a fan of Jarrow, and I think it's mainly because you cannot set him to just automatically use his Eldritch Blasts every single turn. You basically have to queue every single one of them up yourself. We have more cats. We have Susie, and who are you? Squeak! We have cats. Okay, Eleni, you are out. Grobnar, you are in. Sand, you are out. Cassavir, you are in. Jarrow... no, wait, we can get Kelgar out. Nishka in. Jarrow out. Quara in. Meow. And yeah, sure enough. Let's see. Oh no, we can get to Ember. Okay, we might still be able to make this work. We may still be able to make this happen. Cats make it worth fighting all of these baddies. We do it for them.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah, go ahead and put your points. Put your points. 6th level spells. Rhyme Stuff Zerafuse. Mass hold. Oh, person. Could be fun. Just give him a nuke. Ice Storm. What is Dirge? Dirge of Cerberus. Your song draws upon the energies of death and destruction. All enemies in the area suffer 2 points of strength and dexterity damage each round. If the enemy leaves the area of effect, their strength and dexterity are restored. So it's just stacking their strength and dex buffs or debuffs. That's actually kind of funny. We'll give it a try. Go Greater Heroism. Nothing. Oh, we got another 1st level pick. Let's amplify. Oh, plus 20 to listen checks. Lame. Tasha's hideous laughter. Okay, is that all of our spell picks? There. Okay. And he gets another level up. Another 6th level. Superior resistance. Plus 6 bonus to all saves. You know what? Energy immunity. In the hands of a spontaneous caster like a bard, we could just say, you know, you're immune to lightning, you're immune to lightning, you're immune to lightning. Just use all of his spell slots on that, and then just cause problems. Or what's Greater Shout do? You emit an ear-splitting yell that deafens and damages creatures in its path. Any creature within the area is stunned for 1 round, deafened for 4d6 rounds, and takes 10d6 points of sonic damage. A successful save negates the stunning and the deafness and reduces the damage by half. I think Ice Storm would be better, because Ice Storm doesn't give any kind of save. Oh, we can unpick a spell, though. Anything? Yeah, we don't need Ghostly Visage, because he's got Ethereal Visage. So dump that. Take Cure Moderate Wounds, and hey, Curse of Impending Blades. Why not? Well, or Silence. Creates a zone of silence around the target creature, preventing all within the area of effect from casting spells with verbal components. If cast on an ally, no saving throw or spell resistance checks are necessary. You know, in case you want to silence an ally for some reason. Or we can mirror image. That actually might be more useful to him. Because Grobnar tends to die a lot. Charm Monster isn't a bad spell. Yeah, go mirror image. Or, take that. How do I want to back out. Rise of Zamoth. Instead of unlearning that one spell, see, I went with energy immunity there. I want to unlearn Charm Monster and instead take Confusion. And then over here, he's got another 2nd level pick, and we're just going to give him Cure Moderate Wounds. He's slowly becoming more of a healer like I need him to be.
Yes.
And Quara, your entire job, the whole reason you exist is to blow shit up. So what's the biggest, nukiest spell we can give you? Horrid Wilting's pretty great. Bigby's Grasping Hand. Or we can Finger of Death and just try for try for the insta kill. Any other picks? Don't think so. Okay. Didn't I have something for her
Follow
too?
me and quickly.
But I had another. Oh dang it! I got all this stuff that I was gonna sell. Or did I already give the thing to her? I don't even remember what it was. I just thought I had an item that was like, oh, that's a Quora item. I'll give it to her.
Yes.
What kind of shield you got? Lariel's Spell Shield. Just +1 and 16 spell resistance.
I am listening.
And over here we have the Dragon Shield.
Follow me.
You can have that. Oh, you've got things that need to be grinded up. And, oh, Grobnar. Grobnar can do it. Do you have anything in this bag? Nope. Okay, good. Boots of Elvenkind. I don't know why you have all this stuff. I don't remember giving it to you, but then again, that could be definitely on me. Just garbage to sell. Scarab of Protection +2. Is that just saving throws? Yes.
I am listening.
Here. I got healer kits for you, Cassavir. You're one of the few people in the group that has that skill. I really wish Eleni had it. Alright. We can finally go forth into the well. Because there was something down here that we need to get that we didn't get before, because when we came through here the first time, we had Grobnar, or no, we had Eleni, and not Grobnar.
Well, aficionado.
Only the finest of wells. I think the goblins are still here. Yep, they are. So I'm not totally sure where the thing we need is, but I do have a suspicion. We need to go to the room that had the glowy thing. We just auto path to it. Oh my word! Why, it is the glowstone I lost! My, it sure made a nice little home for itself. And all the things it's done. My word, I'm so proud of it. Hey, why are you here? You turn around. Go away. Oh, come now. We're just visiting it. It's been so long since I had it in my arms. Looks like this goblin's got some magic talent, but he's outmatched. So are we going to attack him or what? Wait, I want to speak to him first. Influence lost with Quora. If we hold back now, we might as well just give him the dagger to cut our throats. Look how bright the stone is! So shiny and, bright! This the glowstone cave! Only goblins allowed to visit stone! What's special about the stone? Gives us power, makes us strong! Strong enough to fight enemies, like spiders! My, they sure want to keep the stone. Wonder why. If it gives them power, they'd be defenseless against the spiders without it. Serves them right. Enough talking! You go away! Wouldn't the stone be safer with the tribe instead of out here? Why you ask dumb questions? Sacred glowstone lies by sacred pool. Always been that way. Alright, bye. This water, it's mesmerizing. It reminds me of... Let me just take a quick sample and put it in my sample vial here. But not too much, just enough. There! This glowing water, you know, it might be just the substance I need to inscribe the proper runes on the construct's outer plates and get it moving again. Might need to wait until we get back home, of course, but it looks promising. And that's all we came for. Just can't help but notice that half the party is still hanging out back at the entrance. Good job, guys. And we need to go back to Crossroad. And hopefully, when we arrive, we will have a new wizard tower to explore as well. Hang on. You know, since we're here, let's talk with our leader real quick. Is that you? This guy, Gleck? Are you the leader? You earned passage through our caves. Go now. Okay. We were talking about needing allies against the King of Shadows, and I thought, you know, maybe we could recruit the goblins. You know, these friendly magic goblins. Apparently not. We already got this ore, right? We got this. Go ahead and give it a poke just to be sure. Just to be sure. Yeah. Okay, we got it. Back up. And all's well that ends well. Except for this town, which is still destroyed and everyone's dead. But that's a them problem. You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
And that well.
In the well, fireball! Sergeant! Oh, they got trolls. You and you, keep the smaller ones busy. Everyone else is with me on the bigger one. Captain! You in trouble, Sergeant? I'm afraid our equipment isn't the best for dealing with these creatures, and I don't know if we'll survive without your help. Do your best. I won't always be there to save you. You won't have a calculator with you every day. I'm with you. For Crossroad Keep! For the captain! For the pie.
Let us attack. You shall soon trouble no one again.
Oh wait, I got the answer to this problem. Persistent blades of flame.
Take this. Take this.
Also, do I still have... Yeah, still spell. I'm going to go ahead and give them a nice little slow. Why are my guys dying so fast? This is the best we could do? Like, we specifically picked, we said, give me only the best of the best. They've got the best armor we can make at the moment. They got the best weapons we can make at the moment. And they got their... They would have been massacred by these 3 trolls. Well, hey, you can have this gray cloak armor. Got a bastard sword +1.
For the glory of the Egg Empire.
Egg. Huh, adamantine battle axe. Don't mind me, just gonna... Bullet of screaming! Many items of this type trace back to the Jurgane Hammerloud, a celebrated dwarven warrior once known for his bellowing battle cry. He was quite despondent after an injury cost him his voice, so clan priests crafted sling bullets that, as they said, would take his scream straight to the enemy. A symbolic gesture, but Jurgane enjoyed them so much that he used them until the day he happily fell on the battlefield. 1d4 sonic damage and silences the enemy. So you sling the bullet and it just... Ah! Twitch went back 20 seconds? That is odd. That's something that you should only be able to do whenever you're subbed. Also, Ryan Stuff Wrecker. Oh, let's, Sergeant. Which one do you use the Sergeant? Gray cloak, Sergeant. Thanks for the help, Captain. We'll see you back at the keep. Those of us that are still alive. Well, not the encounter I was expecting. I was kind of hoping that we would run into the Quara Elemental. Take me someplace. Courtyard. We go. Hey, Sir Neverl. I hope you're not upsetty that we made a wizard tower. Still preparing. But Wizard Tower is complete. And he's already filled it up with junk. Oh, he's got a Meteor Swarm scroll. Yoink. The lore of the Master Alchemist. Examine. Books are used to collect all sorts of writing, ranging from important magical discoveries to mundane family recipes. Tower Durg. I would like to live in a tower. You can't really have a wizard tower anymore, though. Best you can do is a lighthouse. And after playing Phasmophobia, lighthouses are creepy. Shopkeeper. Master Startier has given me a list of items he'll sell to you for a price. If you want to see what's available, Nightcam, just let me know. Yep, show me what you got. As you command. White Robe of the Archmagi. After that time skip, there was a long delay for the stream. It's gone after refresh. Weird. Hopefully it's not something happening on my end. Drop frame 0. Got good connection. Okay. Most items of this type bear markings associated with one or more deities of good and order. Likely, this is an attempt to encourage moral behavior among spellcasters, rewarding those who manage their powers in responsible ways, instead of lording their ability over others. +5 armor class gives you spell penetration, +1 to all saving throws, and 12 spell resistance. This is a fantastic robe for a mage, and I believe... wait. Sand might actually be neutral. I don't think he's good aligned. He's just neutral. Here's a short sword. And a neck knife sword. Gauntlets of Ogre Power. It's, yeah, +2 strength. Or should I hold on to these? We can buy it back if we need. Amulet of Will, +3. Another short sword of quickness. This one lets you cast haste. 5 uses per day. Can I? Okay, I actually have to equip it to use that ability, though. Well, that's a really good weapon for anyone that uses short swords. And the Icy Blade. Also, here's a composite longbow. Potion of Fox Cunning, get rid of it. Invisibility has been useful in very specific situations. We'll hold on to it. Eagle Splendor, gone. Speed has been handy. Cat's Grace, gone. Bless, don't need, even though it's 7 of them. Bear's Endurance. That's Owl. Nope, that's the Glowstone Water. We need that for a quest. Grey Cloak Armor. This armor consists of coat, leggings, and perhaps separate shield leather. Okay, it's just default scale mail description. I'm just going to sell that. Let's see, these can go over here to this page. Oh yeah, we got Nishka in the party. Give her the thief tools. Belt of Hill Giant Strength. I think we're going to keep most of this stuff. Venturine. Alexandrite. Chain Shirt +3. That is a light armor. Yep, light armor. Boots of Elvenkind. It's just +5 to move silently. Gloves of the Artificer. Actually not needed anymore. Flora Spar. Here's the Bastard Sword. Grobnar, grind this up. Adamantine Battle Axe.
Gloves of the Artificer.
Wand of Fear, Wand of Fire. Okay. These are just the... Oh, we got a Staff of Valmaxian. Oh, he's got another wizard's ally. Isn't it weird there's an item called Gloves of the Artificer, but there isn't the Artificer class in the game? Well, it's gloves that help you with crafting, so you're making artifacts. In ancient times, the proud and quarrelsome wizard Valmaxian was a man of great power and prominence. He crafted this staff with the aid of a demon, all to win the heart of Chasasinis, the daughter of his long-dead master. When the debt came due, the demon demanded Chasasina as his price. In a rage, Valmaxian descended into the abyss and used the staff to battle the demon and rescue the woman he loved. +2 armor class, it's a +3 staff. Uses charges to cast Chain Lightning, Ethereal Visage, and Fireball. It's a good selection of spells. And speaking of spells, let's get started. Scoot these over, okay. Acid Fog, level 6. Got it. Assay Resistance, I know we have that. Black Staff is level 8. Blind Sight is 2. I believe we do have that. Yep. Bull Strength, Burning Hands, Chain Lightning, Charm Monster is level 4. We do not have that, so we'll go ahead and get that. Circle of Death is level 6. Got it. Clairvoyance, Clairaudience, I believe that's level 3. Level 3, got it. Cloud Kill, Darkness, Death Armor, Deep Slumber, Delayed Blast, Fireball. Level 7. And don't got it. Dismissal, I believe we definitely have that because we just got rid of a scroll of it. Yep. Random, but there's a platformer called Castle on the Coast. Haven't heard of it. Outright has a setting option to turn off invisible walls. Someone said they managed to get a late game cutscene by sequence breaking and had absolutely no idea what was going on. Well, you know, that's really their fault. Think you would have beat this game by now if there was less buying stuff, less inventory management, and less reading of everything. But it's an RPG, so what do you expect? Ethereal Visage is level 6. I'm pretty sure we have that. Yep. Evard's Black Testicles, definitely. Expeditious Retreat, I know we got it. Fear, Fireball, Flame Arrow. Fox's Cunning, Gate, never going to get to use it. Geedly's Electric Loop, Ghostly Visage, Grease, Greater Planar Binding. Greater Spell Mantle is level 9. Nope, Gust of Wind Dance is level 2. Pretty sure we got it. There it is. It is an RPG. If you don't buy things and immediately find something better in the next chest, yes. Which is longer, Neverwinter Nights 2 or Spellforce? Well, considering that we've only done Spellforce 1 and only like the first part of it and we didn't even touch the DLCs, I might say Spellforce is longer. I don't remember how many streams that was though, so I could be way off. Ice Storm, pretty sure we have it. Yep. Identify, Invisibility, Keen Edge, Knock, Least Spell Mantle, Legend Lore, Lesser Planar Binding, Light, Lightning Bolt, Mage Armor, spells we can't use. Mestel's Acid Breath is level 3. Do we have that? We don't. Buying it. Mind Fog, Mirror Image. Phantasmal Killer, I believe that's level 4. Got it. Polymorph Self, right next to it. Potions. Power Word Stun, that is level 8. Neverwinter Nights 2 has a bunch of modules. Yeah, but we can't really count, like, player-made things. Power word pie! But what is the word? I hope it's just pie. So every time you speak the word pie, a pie manifests and hurls towards your target. Unerringly.
I love how they taste.
Power word dragon fruit.
I spill my drink.
And pie noon. And macro pile. Waha! Num 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 num. But also waha! Waha! But also power word glass of water. Power word humidify. Hua hua. I am blocking most of them because they are huge and easy to block. Hua ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Power word pet. Aw. Eh. Ha 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 ha. I am failing to block them now. I have been distracted with a pet. Oh, and a donut. Indeed. But that is the end of the macro pile. And it's Pi Nuno 1. Whoosh, and we just switched back to Grobnar and closed the shop interface. Great! Okay, back down to here, back down to the bottom, past the potions. Prismatic Spray, level 7. I think, yeah, we are there. Sure. Protection from arrows, got it. Protection from alignment, got it, been using it. Protection from spells is level 8. Resist elements is level 2. Scintillating Sphere, shield, shock and grasp. Oh, that's level 1. Do we have that? Yep, just never used it. Shroud of Flame. I think we have a scroll of it in our inventory. Silence. 2 stone skins. Summon creature 1, 2, 5, and 7. Yeah, and True Strike. Oh, can I persist spell True Strike? Guarantee you not. That would be so broken. And Wall of Fire, which is level 4. Yep, okay. Hang on, we need to check our persist spells. Okay, persistent. We cannot persist a True Strike. What if we can extend it, though? Extend spell. Cannot extend a True Strike. You get 1 round of attacks with it, and that is it. Don't forget to hydrate. I remembered. We hydrated during the pies. Amulet of Will, Bone Wand, Ring of Clear Thought, Ring of Wizardry 4 and 5. These just give you, like, the 1 spell slot, though. Yeah. Wands of Fire, Summoning, Missiles, and Paralyzation. Got different alchemical bits. Winter Wolf Pelt. But alas, no Rogue Stone. No gems that we would actually want. Yes. Anything else that I want to sell to you? Oh, let me scribble me spells. Nah, there. Yar, scribble me spells. Okay, this makes you immune to... Yeah, it makes you immune to web and lets you cast web. Which could be good in occasional situations. Mirror Shield. Just AC 3 and spell resistance. And the Mistran Belt of Priestly Might. +4 strength, +2 to deflection. It's just way better than whatever this is. Belt of Hill Giant Strength. Just +3 strength. Hang on. What is giving me this +2 intelligence? Is it the, let's see, combat bonus, health bonus, physical, mental bonuses? Can I just... Grobnar, hold this for a sec. Yeah, okay. So the only thing that's giving me any bonuses to intelligence is this one shard that's giving me a +1.
I am listening.
And that is it. So I think we will go ahead. Yep, show me what you got. Rings. Clear Thought 3 is going to be +3, isn't it? Bah. 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 It's not really worth it. Now let's go bother the wizard. Oh, we cannot. We cannot bother the wizard. Unless he's just back here. He's just back here. Scroll. Weird. He just has this weird scroll on his desk. Accoutrements of the masterful wizardry and their construction. It's like the 4th copy of that book we found. You can keep it. The terms lodging for one, space research and access to assistance have been met. This tower is suitable for the raid. Rar Stuff Seru. Rar Stuff Raiders. I am Cassadrian, and we are playing Neverwinter Nights. You were playing Dungeons and Dragons, which is what Neverwinter Nights is. But I'm guessing you were actually playing tabletop, not this. Your recompense has already been provided. I requested a manservant from your subordinate, Kana. He shall provide access to some of my spare arcane trinkets for a price. I require privacy and silence. Can you teach me anything? I see that you are a junior practitioner of the arcane arts. There may be some secrets I can teach you. Take these scrolls, study them when you are able, and the range of your powers will expand. I'd like to know about your travel. What did you give me? Don't know. Tell me about your travels. Know that I was a prime dweller like yourself, but my studies led me beyond. If your travels ever take you beyond, know that there are powers in the world that ought not be trifled with. How do you travel? Perhaps in time, that is a secret you will uncover, but I will talk no more of it. So this guy's a Planeswalker. He's from Magic the Gathering. What are the powers? Yep, tabletop. It's a lot of fun. Had someone go down and you nearly got downed after one attack? Wow. What almost one-shot you? What are the powers? Devil and demons, gods and goddesses, abstract principles, and immutable constants. Those are the powers. Before you ask it of me, I will tell you no more. A caution, stay clear of them. An arrow? Oh, you only had 7 health, and it hit you for 4? Well, that means that it wasn't just the one hit. There was other nonsense that happened, or are you just getting started and that was actually your max HP? Where's your home? You are in it for now. If you travel enough, where your walking staff comes to rest is the only home you know. The closest home I have is Sigil. What's a sigil? A city of doors, ruled by the Lady of Pain. A neutral ground for the Planeswalkers. See? Planeswalkers! Magic the Gathering! Home? You are home! Yep, we gave him a house. Yeah, that was your max HP. We're only level 1. But we hit level 2 at the end. Nice. What class are you playing? And race. What kind of character? If you survive your current trials, perhaps one day I can entertain you there. But enough of my travels. Yep, that's all he's going to tell us. I like that he has a bathtub. A lot of the rooms in the various places we've been didn't. So he is concerned about cleanliness and hygiene, and I can appreciate that. And then, once he has finished taking his bath, he goes, dehumidify. Instead of having to dump it out somewhere. Okay, he gave us a bunch of scrolls. We got a Weird Summon Creature 8, which we can't use because we're not that level. Big B's Crushing Hand, and Control Undead. Well, we can't use 3 of these yet. At least 2 of them. Yeah, 2 of them we're never going to be able to use. And 1 of them we already knew. So, thanks for your help, buddy. Maybe I should just sell these scrolls back to his manservant. Oh, a halfling sorcerer with 7 max HP? That's actually pretty impressive. You must be pumping your con. His goal in life is to find the ultimate food and beverage combo, so he travels around helping people to pay for his hobby. You know, that is a respectable adventure. First attack was an instant kill with the cantrip Sorcerous Blast. Con's only a +1? How on earth do you have 7 hit points with a sorcerer and only a +1? Alright, we'll sell Weird. We'll keep Summon Creature. We'll sell the Crushy Fist. And we'll sell the Control Undead. Because we already have that. You now have 13, thankfully. I thought Sorcerers only got like 4 hit points per level, though. So you have something else that's giving you a lot of extra HP? Oh, right. We could finish our golem. We got the glowing water. And I got a pie. Hang on, save. I have news, Captain. A rather large tribe of bugbears has been swarming along our eastern border. I doubt they'll ever threaten the trade road. They're too cowardly for that. But if we don't strike at them, they may become bold and begin raiding our lands in greater numbers. Let me know if you want to organize the men to deal with this. Give me a report. Dang it, where's the option for the... What's the status? Master Vidal started working on reconstructing the keep, but the walls and buildings in the courtyard need much work. Oh yeah, I can have him build the church too. Sorcerer's Blast can hit 8 different element types, and when you hit max damage, it rolls another D8. Dang, that's a cantrip? And adds on to the damage. You poisoned the first goblin to death. That is mighty for a cantrip. Hard to believe that Dungeons & Dragons is 52 years old. Oh, that's right. It started like in the 70s. In fact, you even mentioned the year. You said your dad played it whenever it first came out. You guys remember how the first edition Dungeons & Dragons... Elf was a class? Sorcerers get D6 for health. Okay, so it's more than I remembered it being then. And you hit max on first level. Okay. So yeah, 6 and then you get the +1. The keep is filled with loyal men and followers, but there may still be a few out there to find. I want the full program. Yeah, full report. What do we got? Unit strength is still low. Land security is average. Road security is low. Unit strength is low, and we have got no recruiting, even though... Oh, Bevel's not doing anything. I have news. A rather large tribe of bugbears. Yeah, let's see. Men and sergeants. Bevel. I want him... Do you have any plans for him? I plan to train him to lead the patrols on the high road. Yeah, let's do that. On the road patrols, particularly in getting merchants to pay. No. Make sure the high road patrols encourage more merchants to use them. Use patrols in the countryside. No, I want them to improve the high roads, not gouge the merchants. Yeah, make sure the high roads... I want to make sure that the high road patrols encourage more merchants to use them. Or get them to pay. Or I can just send them to the countryside. I guess this one, the encourage the merchants. I can see your point, Captain. I believe he has a way with people. Are you sure about the training? Once he's trained and assigned, we can't effectively put him on something else. Yeah, okay, do that. I'm certain. Excellent. I'll see to it at once. And let's see, what's standard? Nope. Okay. Change subjects. Where's the special assignments? Here we go. Special missions. This is a simple assignment, possibly quite dangerous. The bugbears on our eastern border must be dispatched. I only hope that our men are up for the challenge. We could just let the bugbears alone. Let's take care of it. I will send the orders. Ad break starting soon. Well, let's see if we can get our golem before the ads start. The construct makes no whatevers. Grobnar.
Some way I can help?
I think I got some pieces for the construct.
Oh, really?
And actually, you're the one that got them.
Oh my, yes, this should help nicely. Let me see what I can do with this, and what I have here. Let me just put what we have together. See if we can wake our big-bladed friend here up. Just...
Uh-oh, there's the ad break. Well, guess that means that everybody's going to have to get up, stretch your legs, especially the golem, who apparently is awake enough that he can walk. Whenever Grobnar walks up to him and he's like, nope, stay away from me, you weird gnome. So everybody do all of the things, and then we will be back in just a few minutes. Whoosh. Whoosh. And we are back. No more commercial breaks for tonight. It is all Golem hour.
Need to put the last few finishing touches on him. Do this here and over there, and then we'll go underneath here. And then well, that should do it. Shouldn't it?
Shouldn't he be moving or doing something?
Well, you can't expect him to suddenly start running around and attacking everyone just because we say so. Whoa, whoa, no, no, no! Bad construct! Stop waving those blades around! Stop it! My, that was a surprise. Really gets the blood pumping. Phew, I must say, I'm rather proud of it. Look how tall it is. It really has grown since it was damaged way back in Neverwinter fighting those nasty Githyanki.
I'm impressed you got it working again. Good job!
Well, thank you. I must say I had my doubts there for a while. A long while. But I appreciate the support and patience. Sometimes you just have to wait for inspiration to strike. Go on, try it out. We can bring it along on our adventures from now on. Just Talk to it, if you'd like. Not sure it'll answer, though.
You have finished building the construct and can now add it to your party. Initiate dialogue with it if you want to examine it. The construct stands at attention. How do I give it orders?
Oh, well, just ask it, I suppose. It's already designed to fight for us and follow our commands. I think you'll find it a versatile opponent.
What are its capabilities?
Oh, tough, strong, deadly, bladed. I suppose the ancient dwarves and elves of Ilfan use them in wars. Can't imagine you'd want one of those as a court jester or cook.
Can it be upgraded?
Upgraded? Well, I suppose. Just getting it working again was hard enough, though. Not sure what else could be done. I mean, it's not quite up to the level of the other golems. It's seen some wear and tear outside of the whole arcane golem thing. But it's hard to see if it needs any other repairs from my height, you know?
Craft weapon. Let's craft armor. See if you can reinforce the armor. We got skills. Success. You notice that you might be able to add some chain links and support to the arms and joints. You set to work on the plates and joints. You take a step back. The construct's armor appears to be reinforced. Craft weapon. Take a look at the blades. See if they can be strengthened. Success. You notice that you might be able to strengthen the construct's blades, allowing his attacks to do more damage. You set to work on the blades. You take a step back. The weapons appear capable of doing more damage with each hit. Craft alchemy is not really a skill we have. We could try putting on our gloves, but I don't think that's going to make a big difference here. Let's check Grobnar's repairs. Most of Grobnar's repairs seem to have worked, although there are some portions that still look damaged. The golem seems to be working as expected. I have questions for you. The construct makes no response. You may want to ask Grobnar any questions about it since he's spent the most time with it. Alright, we now have a golem. Just put that in there. What?
Everyone, follow
You're
me.
using a crossbow, right? No, you're using a normal bow. Where is it? Oh yeah, you're using the lilting notes. That's why. Grind it. Grind it. We are rolling in crafting essences, but we have so few of the gems that we need. And grind that. We still haven't even found a rogue stone.
I am listening.
Okay, what we got here? That's faint earth. Faint earth, stack it, drop it. Faint water. Faint water, stack it, drop it. Guessing this is weak water. Yep. Stack it, drop it. Weak air. That's weak earth. Okay, we got air, power, and glowing earth. Here's glowing earth. Stack it, drop it. Weak air and weak power. Stack and drop. Oh, I completely forgot about Spider Friend. Drop it like it's hot. Spider Friend. Kistrel is still working on the cloak. He waves his mandibles at you and appears to be shooing you away. So I'm a little disappointed about some aspects of the crafting in this game. And I like the crafting system, the mechanics of it, but finding the materials to do all the crafting, like armor molds, we can't find any of those. The gems needed for crafting wondrous items, we can barely find any of those. Construction is complete. I'm eager to hear what you want us to do next. Rebuild a thing. The tower and the church. Let's see. Yeah, build the church. We're going to build the church for Ivar. Yes, yes, yes. This is easily done. Rebuilding is easy. Trivial even. That's why it's going to cost $50,000. Oh, another thing about Sorcerer's Blast. It does level every couple of levels like a cantrip does. Funny thing is, cantrips in this version, this edition, 3.5, don't level. And you also can't cast them infinitely. I have 4 cantrip slots. And apparently I also have a... Oh, that's right. I swapped off the thing. I took the shard out and lost the spell slot. There. Okay. It is finally, at long last, time for the adventure. So previously, we found out that some druids, druids of the mare, which is Eleni's group of druids, have actually been found, but they're like all super crazy, and we need to go investigate. So we're going to be bringing Eleni, and unfortunately, I think we also need to have Bishop. Cantrips literally saved us some bad rolls. Hit the goblin leader for 11 damage with Toll of the Dead. So, my cantrips, I have Ray of Frost that does 1d4 plus 1 cold damage, and that's all. And that's the strong one, because I can do 1d3 of acid damage. And that's it. Those are the 2 damaging spells that I have. So what I actually use is Flare and Light. That's all. It is so low. Well, there's 0 leveleth spells. The real fun ones, let's see if I have... No, I think it's actually an 8th level, which I don't have here. Oh no, here it is. Isaac's Greater Missile Storm. A number of energy missiles, 1 per caster level, up to a maximum of 10, appear and randomly... Wait, 10? Okay. And randomly target and hit any creature in the area of effect. Each missile does 2d6 points of magic damage. Or if there's only one guy, it ruins his day. That's a 6th level spell. Okay, Quara, you are out. Grobnar, you are out. We need Eleni, and you know what? We're taking Construct with us. And where was the circle? The Circle of the Mare. Actually, I should have gone to see if I could find what's her face, Natalie Portman or whatever, the ambassador lady with the sergeant guy. Yep, Bishop's here. Oh, I guess we just have Bishop in our team. Can we leave? You cannot leave right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So we haven't used bishops since the game made us use them. Because I don't like him as a character. I think he's a jerk. Oh. He can have a dinosaur pet too. Right. What would you actually take? Dodge? Really? Improved rapid shot. Let's see. When using rapid shot, you may ignore the -2 penalty on all your ranged attack rolls. So you get more shot. I don't care what he's putting his points into because it doesn't really matter that much. Rare and stuff Kentucky Crab Doubler. Oh, favorite enemies? What are you going to take? Outsiders. Yeah, I can see that working for us. And then something else you're going to take. Oh, you still want dodge. You are a ranger that fights at range. Mini shot. The first shot you fire in a round, you notch 2 arrows instead of 1. Both arrows use the same attack roll, but the attack roll is made at a -4 penalty. If the attack roll hits, the target takes damage from both arrows. Extra damage is from sneak attack or crit hits is applied to only 1. When your base attack bonus reaches +11, first and second arrows, or second attacks you make in the round fire 2 arrows, and attack roll penalty increases to -6. Maybe not. Natural bond. Character's level for determining their animal companion increases by 3 up to the character's total level. For example, a 10th level druid this feat gains no bonus, but a 5th level druid, 5th level fighter, so this is only useful if you multi-class, which you can't do. Rapid reload. The character is able to reload quickly, so quickly that they get the same number of attacks with any crossbow as they would using a normal bow. Rapid shot. A character with this feat gains an extra attack per round with the ranged weapon, excluding crossbows. When a rapid shot is attempted, the extra attack is made at the character's highest base attack bonus, but all attacks within the round suffer a -2 penalty. Longsword. Okay, he does have the improved crit longbow. Maybe I will give him the... What about down here at the bottom? Improved favored enemy. Steadfast determination. Your physical durability allows you to shrug off attacks that would cripple a lesser person. Rather than depend on agility or willpower, you use your toughness to survive. You can use your Constitution modifier in place of your Wisdom modifier for will saves. You do not automatically fail Fortitude saves on a roll of Nat 1. Yeah, you can go ahead and have dodge. More dex. More points. He was behind so far. There, he has gained 6 levels. And I'm still not going to give him any better stuff. Although I should probably give him some arrows because
yes,
he's got these talents that are going to make him a machine gun. Arrow +2. Acid arrow. And this thing for Cassivir. Okay.
You can almost feel the shadows in the air. If you stay still for too long, it's like they start clutching at you, trying to drag you down.
Is that what that is?
Whatever the circle did, they must have found a way to shield themselves from it. If we can find out how they've done it, then we can reach the Vale of Merdelaine. I'm certain of it.
Lead on, and we will follow.
Here's the gathering place. Now, hold on. Something's happening. I can just make it out.
I feel more at peace with each passing day. I know you sense it as well, Naven. Will silence be your only answer?
Silence and contemplation is my only peace in this place. Do not forget, I am your captive, Vashni.
We keep you here because we believe in the Circle. In time you will see that we are right. And when the shadow has passed, you will feel one with the land again.
This isn't the mare anymore. You treat the shadow as if it were a passing mist. You fail to see how it now hangs upon you, upon this whole place.
We are caretakers of this land, and we cannot abandon it.
We're caretakers of a graveyard. Free me from this prison, and let's stop the decay from spreading.
Elders? Is it you? Elders, forgive me for not seeking you out sooner. I thought you had all died in the claimed lands. How did you...
Who are the ones who follow you?
My name isn't important. We're here to seek your help. I'm Cassedrian Tayernus. Let's answer the question right away.
Eleni, who are they?
They are my allies, my friends. They helped me reach here.
They have the stench of civilization and war upon them. As do you.
Our path took us to Neverwinter and through many battles. But this is the one from West Harbor, Elders. The one I had been watching.
The Shardbearer? You have brought the Shardbearer here?
She cannot seem to tear her eyes from him, which was the problem before, I believe.
We're here to seek your help, not question Eleni's actions.
Help you? We are but recently remade, and now the one who nearly shattered us has come to break us again? A circle is not complete when one of us is missing, or is too distracted with the trappings of civilization or its people.
Elders, please. I did not intend.
And even now, you defend yourself rather than admitting your negligence.
She might as well be one of the harbormen, and have shared their fate.
Your fascination with the Shardbearer meant that we were less aware of the changes coming to this land until they were upon us. We are fortunate this time that the land itself has chosen to speak.
Ah, so it was all her fault that none of the rest of them noticed anything happening. Yes, makes sense. You speak of a common foe. We came for your help. How does the land speak?
Can you not feel it in the air? A great storm is coming. It will rage across this land and scour clean the corruption of Neverwinter, of Luskin, of all civilization.
The King of Shadows. So you know the threat.
You think that you can give name to such a force? As if the winds were to care or think.
Death was brought to my home. We wanted nothing of war. Since when were roving shadows natural?
Shadows are a part of the cycle of life and death, just as we all are. We do not all have such narrow views of nature.
Death was brought to my home. We wanted nothing of war.
Time and responsibility extend beyond your lifetime, Shardbearer. Your wound is both a legacy of and a catalyst for destruction.
West Harbor was destroyed by this force.
Your home was cleansed, as Neverwinter shall be. Your people did not belong, preying at the edges of Merdelain like scavengers.
You speak of a common foe. We came for your help. Guys, I don't think these people want to help us.
Who are you to ask of us? You carry within you the very symbol for your civilization's capacity for destruction.
Elders, this King of Shadows, It poses a threat to us all, not just cities and towns.
Have you ever seen this King of Shadows?
No.
Have you spoken with it?
No.
Then what is this king, other than a story used to explain forces greater than ourselves?
This is the circle, Eleni? They are truly blind here. We overheard you earlier. What does your former leader think?
I am a captive here, Shardbearer. A captive because I refuse to resign myself to madness. Eleni, the shadow is anything but natural. I don't know if Mare Delane can be saved, but I know that we cannot accept it. We must not...
Perhaps I have misjudged your value, Naven.
And King of Shadows, so edgy. He's the Shadow Man. He sneaks and he creeps. Get a job, King of Shadows. He'll steal all your apples. Is this how you convince members of your order?
For a druid of power, living within the folds of a tree is nothing. As the land changes, we must change with it, Eleni. Stop clinging to what the mare was, and accept it for what it is now. Your friends will never see as we do, but it is not too late for you. Come back with us and help us weather this storm to its completion.
Do you truly think what is coming is for the best?
Vashti's right about one thing. The mayor's time is past. No. We have to stop the circle now. Are you with me?
You're right. They're speaking madness.
Then you are lost to us forever. I am sorry, Eleni, but we have no choice. And you, Shardbearer, you have been allowed to spread your influence for far too long.
They're just upset because I passed an influence check with Eleni there. Sorry to see that even the circle has been corrupted. I take no joy in this. Alright, mini druids. Mare druid female. Challenge rating. Mare druid moderate rating. Vashni very difficult. Shit and fart bearer. I didn't get a chance to buff. A little bit of a problem with wearing armor that I can't use magic in battle. So it's, or at least I can't use my non-still spelled. But I can throw down an invisibility sphere. And let's see, we can protection from alignment on actually these are druids. They're gonna be neutral. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna go protection from evil just in case. Eleni. Give me Fire Sword. And give the other one to Blade Golem. He has 272 hit points.
I can do that.
Uh-oh, we're being swarmed by rats. Activate rapid shot. Ow. Hang on, I got just a thing for you guys. Let me just come over here real quick. That's probably as good as it's gonna get. I'll get a little closer.
I will see your life ended.
Boom! Whoops, I blew up the tree. Oh no, it's fine. The damage was taken by this over here. We got the swingy tentacles. Eleni is badly wounded, you know, as she always is whenever I leave her alone. regain your gate on yourself. And then start causing problems. Since they're all going to gather around, we might as well cause a few explosions here and there. She's decided that she doesn't want any more of this. She's just gonna walk away. Oh, no, she isn't. I got magic missiles out the wazoo. Why is this guy casting magic missile? That's not a druid spell. Oh, now I'm over here. It is done. Circle is dead, like the mare. What's happening? Your druid friend's coming out of the tree. Ha! I was not a tree the entire time! I was actually an elf in disguise. What happened here was unfortunate, but your actions were the right ones, Eleni, and the circle was dead long before you arrived. Don't be unsettled by Vashni's words. I believe that you have seen things more clearly than any of us. What will you do now, Elder Naven? I do not know how much is left for you to watch. Not any longer. I don't know. The circle is gone, as is the mare, but much remains untouched. What happened to the circle, as if we didn't already know? We were too complacent, and unlike Eleni, perhaps not watchful enough. Though we felt a change in the air if we couldn't understand it. The poison of the shadows spread quickly. Some of us failed to adapt and perished. Vashni and his followers breathed in the poison deeply, learned to adapt, but whatever eats at the mare ate at their hearts as well. What do you know about the King of Shadows? I know that it, whatever it is not of this world. And while I have little taste for your fortresses of rock and metal, they are preferable to this shadow. If you don't help us, more lands will join the mare in its decay. Well, the King of Shadows won't stop at the mare. We could use your help. Vashni was right about one thing. You are, in many ways, the root of these troubles. When the swamp last burned, the shard in your chest made a black mark on the earth. However, this conflict ends. I know that you will be in the center of it all. My place, however, is with what remains of the mare. Before I go, tell me, why do you continue to carry that burden in your chest? Well, I don't know a good enough surgeon to take it out, so that's part of the problem. The shard may have brought ruin, but it can mend things anew as well again as well. Perhaps, but can it mend the wounds of the land? Some things can never be undone, though you may strive to do what is right. Farewell, Eleni. It looks like we must all find a new path. Farewell, Elder. Just Naven now, Eleni. You did much here today, and I think we may speak as equal. Let's go. Let's loot this place clean. $246. A scroll of greater restoration. And a topaz. Sapphire. A scimitar +2. And a silver ring. Potion of crit wounds. Or cure quit wounds. A sling +2. And $57. Eleni is the only one who uses slings. So, what do you have? A sling +1? Perfect.
I am listening.
I got a direct upgrade for you.
I am listening.
There you go.
I am listening.
And hand axe +2. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Notice Bishop isn't following us like he should be. So, it doesn't really matter, because we're just gonna Gonna do a little bit of this. Give everybody the Reginger gates. Big revelation. Okay, let's take their stuff. That's how it goes.
I am listening.
If I could, I would be looting before I talk to all of them. Eleni's is probably very upset that she had to kill all of her friends from the Druid Circle. And me, I'm taking their boots. Okay, I wanted to go back to the city of Neverwinter. Why is only the Merchant Quarter available? Let's see what's going on here. Why is it so dark? Do not fight over supplies. There is plenty for everyone. Take enough to keep yourselves warm. You may not be sheltered on the road. Light of Heavens. Whomst? Very difficult. This beautiful Aasimar stands tall with the confidence of one who has set their life to a higher purpose. The ghost lines of former battle wounds indicate that she is a seasoned warrior, but they do not detract from her comeliness. She is a comely wench. The shadow grows long here, and it seems that chance has thrown its lot in with you. Will you be the sun that sends the shadow into hiding? The tree that stands still and is swallowed, or the dark cloud that hastens the night? I seek to destroy the King of Shadows, if that's what you mean. The dark cloud that hastens the night? I like the sound of that. That sounds cool and edgy as heck. I'm gonna destroy the King of Shadows. Your resolve is strong to the ears, but my eyes see one untested. I would offer myself as a willing conduit through which you may be tested. I challenge you to one-on-one. Raise your guard, and we shall begin. Not ready. Yeah, not ready. And now is the perfect opportunity to test. If you are worthy, you will prevail, even when stretched to the end of your strength. You may either accept or not. All right, we do it then. We fight. Let's see, can we... Oh, wait, no, dang it, there. Cast slow. Did it work? No, she saved. Well, we're gonna Cursive Impending Blades. Actually, before we do that, give me a Mirror Image, Cursive Impending Blades, and then Haste. Or I guess not do mirror image. Okay, well I got haste going, so. Oh, she is kicking my butt. Good Ray of Enfeeblement, but I got a feeling this fight is well, if you look at the meters, if you look at the bars, it's not going too great for me. So instead, see how she handles me whenever I'm at my best. I also need to remember to take off my armor, so we'll go ahead and just hotkey it down here. And bip, there. Arcane spell failure of nothing. I've summoned my little dude too. And we're going to protection from good, because I got a feeling she's good aligned.
Desencountered port. Process to Bokor.
Oh, and don't forget Persistent Fire Sword. Jujan Quibibeb. So even without armor, we have an armor class of 30, well, 32 now. Put the armor on as soon as this finishes. And it's now 40. That might be a little bit harder for her to hit. The shadows grow long here. I'm gonna kill the King of Shadows. Your resolve is strong. I accept your challenge. No text. Oh, she's just bowing. Impending blades. Or, better yet, we'll do a doot. I'm gonna hit her with a couple of my Ray of Enfeebles. And then we're gonna blades, haste. We could just do a little bit of black tentacles, although targeting her directly, not great. I'm gonna have to remove that. Oh no! Ah! What did you do? She cast Lay Hands, damaged the skeleton for 70. Just boop. She booped its snoot. Okay, if I cast the... No, not like that. No. Untarget her. I just gotta put this right here. There, now she's standing in the tentacles. Just absolutely destroying her this time. The test is finished. You have beaten me fairly and succeeded this, the first of 3 tests. I will come to you twice more. The light of heaven's past and future, whatever. For now, you have earned the right to know my name. I am Light of Heaven. I already knew your name. And Casimir is paralyzed, and so is Ellen, because of tentacles. City Watchman, why are you hurted? Food and travel goods are right over here. Clam. Welcome, you seek an audience? No, I had questions for you. Of course. I need healing. There. Is this guy still here? Oh, he is gone. I guess it's a good thing we bought all the stuff that we could from him. Oh, who are you? He built his shop around the sign pointing to the Black Lake district. Good day, Captain. It's good to see you about in this quarter. Your confidence cuts through the apprehension in the air. I'm not sure how long I'll be staying here yet. Until then, my wares are at your disposal. Would you like to make a purchase today? Yes. I like yes, no, and no. What you got? Belt of Hill Giant Strength, which I believe is +3? Yeah. Boots of Reflexes, just reflex save. Boots of the Sun Soul, +5. What does it do? Dodge bonus, dex bonus. Yeah, we'll buy these for Kelgar. They're expensive, but we're rich as heck. Gloves of the Hin Fist, Gloves of the Yellow Rose, +4. And it does zip-zap damage. That's kind of my jam. We'll get those. Oh, hey, a Headband of Intellect, +4. I was going to make one of these, but sure. Ah, Robes of the Shining Hand, +5. Didn't I just, like... Yeah, I just got gave him the +4 ones. Well, give me this headband. Doot. Nothing there. Big B's Grasping Hand. What is that, level 7? Do I have that? I do. Chain Lightning, definitely got. Charm Monster, Cone of Cold, Displacement, Dominate Person, Ethereal Visage, Fireball, Flame Weapon, which I really wish was a wizard spell, but isn't. Globe of Invulnerability. Is that the, that's the better one. It's level 6. Got it. Invisibility Spear, Lesser Spell Breach, Mind Blank. That's the better one, right? Yeah, that's level 8. Owl's Wisdom, Protection from Ingurgy, Shape Change. You temporarily transform into one of several fearsome creatures. A Frost Giant, a Fire Giant, a Horned Devil, a Nightwalker, or an Iron Golem. I think in Neverwinter Nights 1, you could turn into a red dragon with this spell. Stone to Flesh, level 6. Got it. Summon creature 4, pretty sure we have it. We don't. And web. Alright, what you got over here? Natural armor +3. Oh, this guy has crafting bits. Okay, he has a Beljural. He has Blue Diamond, Canary Diamond. These are items that we use. My Golem is spazzing the heck out, but I can't blame him. I'm excited about this too. Jacinth, King's Tier, Magic Bag. What? How much does it reduce? 60%. Can turn into an awesome one. Got Star Sapphires. I did not see Rogue Stone. But at least we're going to get some more Star Sapphires. And let's Umber Hulk Hide. Okay. Well, he had some good pickings. You may have this Hand Axe +2. And this Silver Ring. And, nope. Scribble that. Here's a Topaz. Greater Restoration is a great spell. A Scimitar +2. We can make better than that. Okay. Apparently this guy's money caps out at 15,000, so we don't want to sell too much to him. Joy! Hello there, you've approached me. Do you wish to speak? Why are you dancing? You're not the first person to ask me that. It wasn't really a dance, though. She was just kind of crouched over. Simply put, I dance to make people happy. But why dance here? Where better? As soon as I came to this place, I could sense how distraught everyone was. Who are you? I am Joy. What an... Yes, you are. Ah, hells. Do you have to encourage her? Thank you so much. I bet there are a lot of people who will come to see this. Well, unfortunately, everybody's leaving. Why do you dance here? Where better? Neverwinter is evacuating. Soon there will be very few left. I've noticed this. There are fewer people to enjoy my dancing today than yesterday. I'm not sure where else I might bring most joy, so to speak. You're welcome to Crossroad Keep. I've heard of Crossroad Keep. All those brave soldiers. It sounds like an ideal place for me to spread happiness. I will grant your wish. I shall set off to your keep at once to bring joy to everyone there. Yeah, it seems like, what's-her-face, Toriel, back at the castle, missed a recruit. Missed a couple recruits. Didn't tell us about Light of Heavens or Joy. Nishka, can you pop this? Here she comes. Just...
Sure, I can talk.
Oh.
All done.
Not what I expected her to do. Sure, I can pick this lock. Die! Alright, well, can you pick this door the same way? It's over this way. It's over here.
Sorry, I can't do that.
Alright, well, we annihilated this person's gate, but his wooden door stands strong. Watchman mover, city watchman. They put a whole bunch of boxes over here, probably to block me from getting past to the locked door beyond. Oh, no, we can just go around. Okay, so what? How many spell slots did this headband give us? 2. A level 1 and a level 5. And I don't know how often I'm going to need to switch over to my talking hat. Alright, well, level 1 spell slot. True Strike? It has a somatic component, so it's going to be subject to a spell failure. Honestly, it's not even worth it. Well, at least 5th level we get some options. Why'd I stop? I'm holding forward. Maybe it's because they didn't want me to run past this guy. Streams are fun to listen to. I like to just keep talking and narrating what's going on in case, you know, people got me over on the second monitor or maybe behind whatever they're actually working on. That way they can still kind of follow along by listening. Come make a purchase, my lord. This may be your last chance. I'm catching a caravan out of town as soon as I unload my last weapons. Sure, what you got? Gloves of the Hand, Fist +4. Weapons. Wait, that's armor? Okay. Yeah, I guess it's a glove. It's a monk glove. Adamantine Great Sword. Bastard Sword +3. Different types of bullets. Yeah, he's got bullets with screaming. Crossbow of Accuracy. It's just +3 and +2 to concentration. Spear. Heartwood Spear. What are you? It's a +4. Chance to daze. Does acid damage. That'd be good for, lady, whatever her name was. The Githzerai. Working on art, but love the narration. Oh, doing art stuffs? Nifty. He's got +3s. Oh, he has a longsword +4. But we've already got our weapon. We're good. Nameless Light. That is a bastard sword, plus versus evil. The Scimitar of Speed. Lets you use haste once per day. Nah. The Sea Reaver +2. Is that a scythe? It's a scythe. Bonus damage versus elementals. 1d6. It's a +2 scythe. Protection lets you cast protection from energy, but it consumes charges. Sling of Seeking. It's +6 versus goblins. Other than that, just a +5. That's actually still pretty good for a sling. All my buffs are fading. The gnomes who invented this device weren't known for courage, but their tale was heroic. Just the same, defending their home against bugbear invaders, the gnomes hurriedly invented a set of slings so accurate they could be fired behind the wielder's back. And so prepared, the gnomes taunted their attackers into a chase and rained stones on them over their shoulders. They're actually just kind of firing them backwards over their head. Though many bugbears were killed, the gnomes were eventually caught and the village destroyed. That's going to be a good thing for Eleni, though. There you go. The Brute. A scimitar, +3 constitution, +3 fortitude, and keen. Warhammer +3, but nothing's fancy. I mean, you got, oh, we got stuffs. Oh, this guy might have another full plate mold. Here we go. Gib, do you have mithril? I didn't even check that other shop. He's got mithril. We can make another, mithril shield. I'm just going to buy all these. Red dragon hide. Yes. Yeah, give me that heavy shield mold. So next time we make a shield, we'll be able to do our enchant rating. And we'll make sure that we make this one a +5. Oh, the Moonstone Mask is closed. Food, goods, things you need. I really hope we don't meet bandits on the road. Alright, what's happening over here? Is it just crowds gathered? Priest of Tyr. We're just gonna cut to the front of the line. He has nothing to say. Nishka, pick this lock. She says all done. She says all done, but that thing was still locked. Oh, she's breaking it. All right. The door has been destroyed. It's not an entrance. There was just a door here. Oh, and there's the last ad break. Well, I'm going to run over to this guy and see if he has any mithril. We're going to buy it. Why is this guy blue and everyone else is green? Well, I probably don't need anything extra. I'm sure Nasher will be calling us back soon. Show me what you got. And by that, I mean... we don't need to buy any more adamantine. We are good on that. He has no mithril. Okay. Alright, we can't go there. Actually, looks like we're pretty limited on where we can go inside Neverwinter. Nishka, pick this lock. Oh. What do you want? What is this place? Get lost! How rude. Don't you know that I am a member of the City Watch and also a knight and also a captain? What do you want? Can I take a look inside? Get lost! Let me in. Get lost! Oh, I can't even attack the door. Why would they make that? Well, I guess there's nothing else that we can do here. So we'll just head on out.
Donut.
Donut, indeed. Wait, where are you? Oh, wait, what's this up here? Privy man dead? Oh no, someone died at the outhouse. A murder most foul. All set? Okay. Well, let's see what this guy's about. It's Timur's Journal. This journal contains the near insane rantings of a man named Timur. It describes an evil entity beneath the privy called Anukpile that turned his sister into a murderous zombie. Can I do anything with this book? No?
Yes, dragon fruits.
And we can't do anything here. Let's look at this guy. Privy man. Dead. Friendly. Challenge rating effortless. Died on the pot. Well, near the pot. He's ready, and it's the last of the outbreak of the... I'm guessing, yeah, ad break. So, yep, that is actually the end of the stream. We're going to call it here. We're going to save. We're going to actually create a real save, because we haven't done that in a little while. Act 3, 2. Rip. Privy man. And we're going to exit out. And I'm going to go whoosh. And we're back over to here. But also, we're here with a dragon fruit. Nom, 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 nom. I spent a lot of time doing inventory stuff tonight. We did like one story thing. We went to the Druid Circle.
For a great stream, and we will see you on Friday.
You definitely will. In fact, I guess we can get straight to the outro. Actually, first I need to, I gotta do thing. I gotta raid Tracken and hit it. And okay, thank you all for joining me. We will pick this up next time on Friday. Hope to see you all there. Feel free to join the Discord with the !DC. You can enter it before we raid out, because as soon as I shut down Firebot, that's gone forever. And by forever, I mean until Friday, when we come back. But until then, into thy wings.